Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? It's time. There's a lot of E3 show floor now. It's weird, right? I thought we were gonna get so much less, you know,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm actually finding a lot, which is shocking to me. I thought that would have died like when we started hitting, like GameSpot kind of taking over, right? Uh,
Yeah, I would have thought so too, because I mean, we went through an era where, like, I don't know, I guess it was like 5 years or so where there really wasn't that much. I almost wonder if that's just because less people were carrying around like traditional cameras, but like digital cameras or phone cameras good enough to record weren't really a thing yet.
yeah, I think it could be possible. I'm not really too sure. But I did find some pretty cool stuff. So I found this. So we're gonna do a couple of different things. I have all these tabs up here. Now, so some of them are from GameSpot, some of them are from like other people. This one has a playlist. You know, so just to make sure we don't do like the thing before where it's like we spent 2 hours essentially going through them. I figure we'll watch this one at normal speed, just kind of see like what it is, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll 2 times speed it for everything else because yeah, I do enjoy doing this. At the same time, it's no harm in 2 times speeding through a lot of it, right? We can go to 1 time speed for some bits, but I figured doing the traditional 2 times speed is probably the way to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All
Unless
right.
we see something we want to watch, obviously.
Unless we see something we want to watch. So this right here, I believe all of these videos have been uploaded by the same person. So I'll just say it once. This is uploaded by Sweetest 13 Poison.
It's a very interesting name.
It is. Well, sounds like the name of a band, to be honest. So
I mean, kind of.
So they went through a lot of things. So they're going to be very invaluable for this. Invaluable is the correct word, right? It's not like a bad word. Invaluable.
Invaluable, yeah, it means good.
Yeah, see, it's
As
weird,
far
right?
as I'm
Because
aware.
you think invaluable would mean bad. Because you have valuable and then invaluable.
I mean, I guess the idea is valuable. You have a specific number that you can give someone. Invaluable means it's valuable enough that you can't define a specific number. It doesn't compare.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. English is weird. It's really
English is
weird.
very weird, but I'm
It's
ready whenever you are, by the way.
okay. So yeah, we'll just let the playlist play until it's done. Oh boy, low FPS.
A little bit. Oh, they're advertising the price and everything out there. Okay, that's really funny.
Apparently. Okay, I think
They
this
gotta
is.
show off even more.
Yeah. Already, I kind of feel like this is already like 2 times speed worthy, to be honest.
Hey, it's the tearaway guy.
Wait, tearaway guy?
Yeah, in the costume there, on the right.
Oh, him. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like how at the moment I start 2 times speeding, you're like, yo, I see some Met.
Yeah, I mean, it did pan away pretty quick.
Ah, more tearaway guy.
Yeah. PS4.
PS4.
So I do kind of like how they have the screen set up. It kind of almost looks like they're trying to go for a very arcade feel.
Uh huh. Right. It is pretty nice.
And they show more of the trailers on the screen. That's really cool, actually. Oh, and like big banners for the games. Plus, this display is really cool too.
Yeah, like honestly, it seems like a pretty good booth. So this is Sony, I believe. Yeah, Sony
Yeah.
booth part 1. I know we got more parts. Obviously, right? They wouldn't call it part 1 if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Beyond Two Souls.
That's quite a lot of booths for Beyond, actually.
That is quite a lot of booths for Beyond. I do like how this looks very like cafe-ish as well. Diablos, this is the Blizzard booth.
Yeah.
They got like big couches and stuff for people to chill on, I guess.
I mean, this would have been just after Diablo 3 came out, and I mean, they did eventually get the console ports to PS4 and stuff later, so maybe they were just trying to encourage saying, hey, it's couch co-op.
Yeah, I could see that. The Last of Us.
But yeah, it makes sense they'd be pushing something like Beyond, because it's like from the developers of Heavy Rain, that was a really good game for them, and it's a new game coming out in like 6 months after this, or 4 months after this.
Yeah, like really, I'm willing to, but like, and I've said this every time we've talked about Heavy Rain. It's so weird to think how much a game's like popularity has changed, like with time, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you all, every single time, right? Heavy Rain was spoken of back then was like, damn, that game's amazing, beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Now, playlist. Okay, I guess it
YouTube's
takes a
taking a second.
YouTube. Okay, Sony Booth Part 2. It's like, you know.
Thinking.
Yeah, it's thinking. Come on now. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, back then was like, you know, oh, Heavy Rain's awesome. Game of the year. Now it's like, damn, this game pretty mid, to be honest. You know, it's so funny. It's so funny how much it's changed.
Well, it's funny because you can even have the opposite happen. Like the best example I could think of would be Psychonauts. When it originally released on like the PS2 and Xbox, it really didn't sell that well. People weren't really a fan of it. But like over the years, it kind of gained a cult following. And as far as I'm aware, Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2 have pretty good reputation among the gaming community. Maybe a little bit less known than some of the really big stuff, but it's definitely gone up in popularity for sure.
True, right.
And I don't know, maybe that would change more if they ever made a Psychonauts 3 or a spinoff. I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox tries to get them now that they own Double Fine.
They'll probably try.
We'll see. Because as far as I'm aware, I think Psychonauts 2 was the last Double Fine game, unless I missed one. I don't know. I don't quite remember.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. Like how much things can change, right?
Yeah.
It's like, nah, it's good, and then it's, well, nah, it's actually pretty bad. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's bad, and then it's like, oh, well, no, actually, it was pretty good for the time, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's like any more specific examples of like a game that was considered really good that ended up becoming bad.
Showing up for PS4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, getting to see all the
Console
accessories, yeah. What is this?
That might be the PlayStation camera.
Maybe.
I'm not too sure. But yeah, if anyone in the comments happens to have or know of any games that were popular that eventually became known to be as bad or mediocre, I'd be curious to hear your take.
Yeah, or the opposite being true too, right? I'd be really curious.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to think of some as we go through this. Because I'm sure there's some. I know we've talked about this before, actually. Because I know during some of the other E3s, I'm like, oh, you know, I remember when this game came out, it was really bad, but I've been seeing online people saying, damn, this game's good. And it really confused me, right? I know I've done that.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if we end up seeing something here that fits that profile. I just can't think of anything based on the shows that we saw.
Yeah. PlayStation Heart
Sony
devs.
loves devs. Oh.
Do they really? Probably more than Microsoft, actually.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yo, Warframe.
Warframe!
You play that. I played a little bit of that.
I played very little of that. I know there's quite a few people that are like really into Warframe, and it's been one of those games that I've wanted to play more. It's kind of very casual and fun, but it was like really popular because this would have been like pretty much right when it came out.
Oh. Yeah, so before I get on to something else, because I have stuff to say about this.
Yeah.
Warframe, yeah. So Warframe, yeah, I did played it for a little bit. Seemed really interesting. If I'm being real, but I don't know. I think I did a thing, and I was trying to get like a medal, and I think I remember even saying to you, I'm like, hey Megan, yeah, if you want, you should help me with like this thing. I want to get like the gold medal, and I think you're like, yeah, sure. And then I don't think we ever did, and I think I just stopped.
Yeah, I don't think we got around to playing it, because when I played it, I was playing with a different friend group. We never played it together specifically.
Yeah.
We just talked about it a while ago, and then I downloaded it and I haven't touched it.
So contrast here, right? Fun story. The devs that made this, I believe, if I'm remembering the name correctly, would go on to make We Happy Few.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
I believe so. Because it's like a puzzle game that utilizes shadow. It seems really
Oh,
interesting, right?
that's cool.
I still feel bad about We Happy Few, to be honest. I never played it,
Yeah,
but
that game had such an interesting premise, and like from what I've heard, it mostly just came down to being a very buggy release. That's why people didn't like it.
it's very buggy released, and I heard the gameplay itself is really boring. Like, I actually heard the story is pretty alright, right?
Yeah.
But you need to get through like hours of boring gameplay to really see any of it.
Oh. Yeah, it's always a shame when they do that kind of stuff. And I mean, I know the game was like pretty expensive on launch too, because I think before they got acquired by Microsoft, they were supposed to be releasing the game for like a cheaper price point, like I think around like $40 Canadian. But they got bought up by Microsoft and ended up becoming a full price AAA game for 60. So people weren't happy with that, combined with the very buggy launch and the mediocre gameplay.
I believe that's correct, right?
I think so.
So I see
Halo Spartan Assault.
Yeah, so we're going on to the Microsoft booth. So I paused it here specifically because I do remember Spartan Assault. I want to say, I never played it, first off, but I want to say it was very much like the original Helldivers, I think.
Oh,
I think it was kind of like
okay.
a top-down, like, shoot stuff kind of game, right?
Yeah.
From what I remember, I don't think it was considered good. At most, I
How
think it was
likely?
okay.
Yeah. How likely at this point do you think that in like the next few years, Microsoft will release like a Halo Helldivers type game?
I mean,
I think it's pretty likely if they can get the gameplay formula down. They just might end up being too late to the trend. It's just going to depend on how long it takes, really.
I think it's very. I think it's likely because you just use the Helldiver, you use the ODST, right? Like I've already kind of mentioned to you, the Helldivers are basically just the ODST, right?
Oh, I know.
From Halo. So like, really, they could do it. I think you're right that they'd be a bit too late, but I think they could very easily do it.
Yeah, because like I think if they can get a satisfying gameplay loop that's very similar to Helldivers within the Halo universe, I think people would just eat that up, to be honest. But it's just going to depend. If it takes like 5 to 6 years, who knows if extraction shooters are still going to be popular? They might.
I think if Microsoft would struggle with it, I think it would come down to, oh yeah, this is them demoing just like, it's like, yo, look how much more it can see or something compared to like the first version.
It's pretty good, actually. It's seen a lot of detail.
It is. But yeah, I think it'll just come down to like if they can get the feel, like the feel good, but also the thing with Helldivers is the humor is kind of what makes that to a degree, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna send wave after wave of Helldiver. It's like, oh, one died, we'll just send another one, right? You can't really do that in Halo because it's a bit too serious for something like that. You can't just hand wave it away as like, oh, they're just sending another one to replace it, to replace the old one that died, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I really enjoy about Helldivers is really just the humor and the absurdity of like Super Earth and fighting for democracy, and also like a lot of the interactions with the community around that too.
Yeah, right.
Like I know it's died down a little bit in the last like couple months. I think they're averaging around like 28,000 players, give or take, instead of like the 450.
I mean, that's still very healthy.
Oh yeah, it's still very healthy. It's just not as like influential as it was a couple months ago.
I just think people got burnt out, need a bit of a break. They'll come back.
Well, yeah, they'll come back when there's more content. They got burnt out, and then there's the whole Sony drama, them trying to get people to make PSN accounts to play on PC, and like how they handled that.
Yeah.
Like people will come back when there's more content, I'm sure.
So the Microsoft booth seems pretty cool as well. Once again, a lot of screens.
A lot of screens, yeah.
And a lot of coaches, actually. Ooh, Nintendo.
Yeah, they're definitely going for that more casual vibe. Oh, and here's Nintendo's. Wow, there's so many people in here this time.
Why are you buffering, YouTube? Come on. There are a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Mario 3D World.
Sonic Lost World.
Dude, Iwata was here. We saw him walk through here in the direct. Where's the Pikmin thing?
Oh, I like the trees for the Donkey Kong section there.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm actually noticing Nintendo has a lot more character to their booths. It's not as, like, here's a screen, here's a couch, play game. They have, like stuff, you know? Like, we know they have the Pikmin thing. There it is, in fact. Iwata stood behind that.
Yeah.
And then you have, you know, just, like, the tree that you mentioned and that area, you know?
Yeah. No, they're definitely going for, like, a fun, closer to, like, an amusement park vibe, rather than, like, a PC, like, gaming PC area. Oh.
You know, this looks a lot like what they have at Nintendo Land.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, this was, like, a very early prototype of Nintendo Land stuff.
I mean, maybe, because, like, those floating coins look a lot like what you see at Nintendo Land, right? Like, I've not been there personally, of course, yet. Maybe eventually. But,
maybe.
You know, this just looks like it could have very easily come from that. Who knows, they may have even repurposed those coins for that.
I would say that's pretty likely. Because, I mean, they had to develop that whole system for them to be suspended and turn and synchronized. So... DK!
Donkey Kong.
Nice. I like how you could stand behind the barrel and take a picture there.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I was gonna say, I hear Mario talking very fast.
So, the one thing I'm noticing is also it seems like the game demo booths are a lot more spread out in here than they are in the Sony and Xbox rooms.
They are. Sony and Xbox is much more like sit down with like another group of people, like play stuff on a screen. This one, you're right, is much more spread out.
Yeah.
Does it say GameCube something? GameCube version. So they have the GameCube version there too. I guess that's to show off?
Compare?
Probably. Probably.
I was gonna say, were they planning to release it on GameCube? But that wouldn't make any sense.
I mean, yeah, because GameCube's not HD, right? And GameCube would have been ages ago at this point. So yeah, I think this is just to compare. That's really interesting, though, that they have that.
I mean, it was a popular thing. Like, I remember even, like, when we were at the mall when, like, 1080p and, like, Blu-ray kind of became more of a thing. They used to have demos in the mall where you would compare, like, standard HD to 1080p.
True. Oh, the King of Red Lions or whatever? Damn.
Nice.
That's pretty cool, actually.
That is really cool.
The woman wearing Luigi hats, nice. Repping the best boy.
Yeah. Where's my boy Yoshi, though?
Where's the boy Yoshi? Dude, imagine, like, dressing up as Yoshi, just, like, on the show floor. Oh, Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, just go, wow!
Yeah, I do like how all the other ones have, like, some sort of statue, and Bayonetta 2 is just, like, a backdrop to, like, stand on.
Yeah.
Take a picture with. Yeah, a lot more photo
opportunities. They really do a full statue of Bayonetta.
Alright, so the Ubisoft booth?
Seems like it.
Assassin's Creed in particular, it seems.
South Park.
Yar!
Yar!
Oh my god, we're gonna actually get to see the whole demo, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, the crew. Man. They messed up with that series later.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that actually got, like, a lot of controversy because it was shutting down and people were like, nah, man, that's not right.
Well, it was shutting down, like, completely. It has portions of the game you don't even necessarily need to be online. There was no offline mode created for that. But, like, the cherry on top for Ubisoft is that after they shut it down, instead of leaving it, they actually removed it from people's libraries so they couldn't try and make, like, a private server or anything of the game.
Yeah, that's pretty scummy.
So they took it, like, one step too far. they probably should have made an online mode, but then they took it far enough that like there was some kind of petition. I'm not sure how that's going, of people trying to get together and maybe file a class action against Ubisoft.
I mean, if they can, that'd be cool.
Yeah, they're trying because it's a French company, so they're thinking maybe European rights would be able to set a precedent to make game companies liable for creating an offline template of their game if they're going to take the servers down, at the very least.
Yeah.
Unless it's dependent on the server, obviously. But the Crew was definitely not a game that was dependent on the server. Dead Rising 3. This is a really cool booth.
This is a cool booth. So I did pause it because, you know, it's a very short video, and I don't want to just skip over, like, gloss over the fact that it's Dead Rising 3. Talking the Crew stuff. Now, it's good to talk. No. It's good to talk about. It's just, you know, some of these are going to be a bit more quick, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, we could easily talk over it with, like, that stuff. Yeah, this looks like a pretty fun booth for a very not-so-great game.
Yeah.
But they put effort into it, which I like.
I wonder how tiring it would have been to be, like, a actor zombie.
Dude, if it were me, I'd be like, just lay down. Atlas. Dragon's Crown.
Atlas! Yeah, Dragon's Crown.
Huh. Yeah, if I were like a zombie actor, I'd just lay down. If I got tired, I'd be like, bleh.
Yeah, and they got SMT4.
YouTube really doesn't like going through playlists, does it?
No, apparently not.
At least
Maybe
not
it's
at
just the
10 speed.
videos are just so short because they doesn't get time to buffer, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I'm glad someone actually gave like respect to the Atlas booth, though. We never see the Atlas booth. Ah, ew, gross. World of Warplanes. That's awful. I hate World of Warplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm kind of surprised.
Talking about that one.
There's a reason for that. I'm kind of surprised you didn't talk more about the Atlas booth, though. Did it go by too quick?
I mean, no, it's fine. Like, there was some stuff there. I generally like Atlas games, and I mean, SMT4, pretty good game. I just never got around to finishing it.
Understandable. What's Dragon's Crown?
So it's kind of like a 2D action beat 'em up game. You can play as like quite a few different classes between like a mage and a warrior, and I think you could play as an archer. But like, I've heard it's got a very interesting story, and it's rather known for being kind of lewd and a bit ridiculous in its art style.
Really? All right.
Yeah, like if anyone's curious, I didn't tell you this. Go look up the sorceress from Dragon's Crown. She's got quite big cans.
Quite big cans, huh?
It's very ridiculous. But I've heard it's a pretty decent game, and it eventually got ported to PS4. It was made by Vanillaware, the same guys that did 13 Sentinels and recently Unicorn Overlord.
Wow, damn, you're right. She does have big cans.
Yeah, like it's a little bit absurd with how they went with that, and I think it did get some criticism about that at launch. Like, I don't think it's like lewd to the point where it's obnoxious, but it's a little bit too silly for a game, right? So people were making fun of it. But I've heard it's a pretty decent game. I've just never played it.
Dude, Megan, did you see the concept art from like 1998?
No.
Let's just say she looks very different. I'll send it to you. So I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if YouTube would really like it if I showed like
probably not
lewd women like that on screen. So I'm not gonna actually put this one up because I don't want YouTube getting upset at me. At the same time, just like look up the sorceress, and if you go on Reddit, look up comparison of Dragon Crown's concept art from 1998 and its final result. I'll send it to Megan because you know, I'm sure Megan wants to be lazy with it.
I mean, you've got me curious.
But like, that's very different. I prefer design one, personally.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. in the original design, she looks like a 13-year-old like witch girl, and like in the new one, she's like, oh my god, it's a little too ridiculous. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous, right? We've talked about this before. Funnily enough, when Bayonetta 2 is coming out in 2013 here. I don't have a problem with like lewd designs. I think it's fine. But I even talked about this here in my last Resident Evil stream, funnily enough. I don't mind characters that are like overly sexualized or fan servicey as long as it like serves a purpose, right? And kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And but this I don't believe would at all.
Yeah,
design
like,
one to me is much more tasteful.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's like relevant or if it was just a choice of the character designs. I just remember there was a lot of people talking about it when the game came out.
Damn, they're selling a statue of her on eBay. How much is that
Oh,
going for? A lot of money. 381 Canadian.
that's quite a lot.
Yep, not worth it. All right, so anyway, moving on from that for now. So World of Warplanes is absolutely terrible. I think it's still going. They may have fixed it. I don't know. I don't know who'd play it over War Thunder, to be honest. But me and my friend at the time, well, I'm still friends with him. I don't know why I said at the time, but at the time, right, my friend Joe, we got into World of Tanks, as I talked about previously, right? Now, the thing is, we were really excited for World of Warplanes, right? I'm pretty sure we actually got in pretty early into that game. I don't know if it was like a day one or if we were just like in the beta or something. I don't quite recall. But it played so awfully. Like, it was so bad. Like, controlling the plane was terrible. Absolutely terrible. It really wasn't good. Because I think I could be wrong in how I'm remembering, because I haven't played the game literally since it came out. But I think to control your plane, you had to use WASD, right? A and D to tilt, like to like turn the plane on its side, and then W and S to like move it up and down. It was really weird. It didn't really work and didn't feel good, right? So we only played it for like a couple days, I think, and then we're like, it's not really worth it. Let's go back to World of Tanks, and we were both very disappointed. And then War Thunder came out, and we're like, damn, this is what World of Planes should have been. So, you know, really crazy. Yeah, Warplanes is really not good.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun control scheme, I'll be perfectly honest.
It's not. It's really bad. Because, yeah, we never touched it again, right? Like, that I think says enough. Like, we played it a couple days at most. I want to say we only played it one day, even. And we're like, yeah, it's just not worth it. And then we stopped. Then we played World Warships.
Pretty telling.
And then Warships is good, right? Yeah, speaking of which.
That's pretty telling if you only touch it for like a day.
Yeah, no, it was very not fun. World of Warships is really good, though. That's actually really fun. Which, funnily enough, in contrast to War Thunder's own ship mode, is better. This is better than War Thunder's ships. Alright, so Diablo 3. So I've not played Diablo 3. Ah, it's a cool statue, though.
Oh, nice.
That's a cool statue. I don't know. That's, what's
I think
his name?
Anarius?
Anarius? Yeah, you're probably right. I recognize him, but I don't quite remember the name. But yeah, that's a cool statue.
He's like one of the main characters.
So I've not played Diablo 3. I do want to play through the Diablo games at some point. As you do, I believe, right, Megan?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Diablo 3, I remember when it came out, one of my friends at the time was really into it. He played it day one to the point where, because he was on my TF2 team back in the day too, right?
Oh, okay.
And we're like, so I was actually almost sure that I was gonna lose him to Diablo 3 for a while. And he was like our best player. So I was like, uh-oh. But he always came. He did really good. Yeah, he liked Diablo 3, which is funny because I always heard bad things about Diablo 3 when it initially came out.
Okay.
But I don't know, I heard Diablo 3 is okay now, I think. So Skylanders, never touched it. Seemed like a very interesting concept, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think about it, Skylanders, you know, I think actually you could probably do Skylanders today and have it be really popular, right?
I mean, probably.
And I'll tell you one way you can do it. If any game company does this in the future, it's my idea. Ask me, I'll probably just say you're good to do it. It's my idea though. I'm claiming copyright right now. I'm on the phone to the copyright guys. Not actually, but if you do this, I'll know you watch this video, which is kind of cool. So one thing you could probably do nowadays, because like I think Skylanders, I'm pretty sure it was like you go to like a toy shop or whatever, and you buy the Skylander, right?
Yeah.
And then you put it in the game. What you could do now is you could make it kind of like, and I hate the fact that I'm going to say this, you could make it kind of like a gacha system. You know, blind bag your little Skylanders, see if you pull like a good one. You know, put them into the game. You know, I think people, I don't know if people would like it, but I think it's one way you could do it and have it really work. You know what I mean? Because then you're pulling like a Skylander. It's kind of like opening a pack of cards, right? It's like, oh, did I get the rare one? You know? And then
That's
you could
fun.
do that. So like, I don't know, maybe that's how you could do Skylanders nowadays.
Maybe.
Because like I think it was seen as okay, but it wasn't really popular, right? Or am I wrong? Like was Skylanders more popular than what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I think it was popular at this time. I'm just trying to think. Because I think Swap Force, like, after that came out, is kind of when it started to go down.
Maybe. I could be underestimating, like, the popularity of Skylanders.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I know it was popular. I just don't know how popular, because I know people in my generation weren't really into it. It was mostly the generation behind us.
Okay. Then you have the GeForce Experience. Which I'm very familiar with. I wonder if this is when it became a thing. If they started doing GeForce Experience around this time. Yo, PC GTX. Oh my god, that's a lot of things. What the hell is all that? Is that showing how much you can render in one go? Because I see like
probably.
Is that that's not WWE. That might be like UFC maybe. Yeah, I think it's trying to show off how much it can render at once.
Seems like it, yeah.
Because it does look like a bunch of different games. Oh, that's Street Fighter. Yeah, this is actually all Street Fighter because you got Ryu here, you got Cammy and Viper. It's been a while. It's been a while. I remember her name kind of. I think it's Viper. I could be wrong. Like Sea Viper? I don't quite recall. Oh, PlanetSide 2. Oh, that's a game that I didn't really play much of, but I remember it coming out and also being kind of like memed on in my friend group, just going PlanetSide 2. Same guy that did Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, same exact guy, I believe, would come in and just go PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide 2. But I heard that game was actually pretty good, PlanetSide 2. I did play it a little bit. It was pretty nice.
Okay. I never played PlanetSide 2, but I did have a friend that was really into it back in the day.
Well, it's kind of like what I said before, where like PlanetSide 2 is basically just a better version of Meg, right?
Yeah.
And then Borderlands 2, really good, really fun. I do enjoy Borderlands 2.
Really good game.
Really good game.
We actually are almost finished that finally. We have the DLC to finish.
Yeah, Megan and I have been like playing that one by ourselves. That one is not recorded. Yeah. So if you're looking to see that one, we could play it again on recording if people want. I'm just saying. So it's a Square, Sega, and Ubisoft. Oh wait, was that
FF14, A Realm Reborn?
Yeah, so this is actually pretty historical. This is when they realized, damn, 14 suck. And then they're like, Yoshi P and crew, fix it. And then he did, and here we go.
Yoshi P, make it not suck.
And he made it actually not suck, which is very, very nice.
Yeah.
Company of Heroes 2.
Company of Heroes 2.
And then just like
Sonic. So that's a pretty big RTS game for the time.
It is. I've not played Company of Heroes 2. I've only ever played the first one. But it's pretty fun, though.
I never played it, but my brother was like extremely into it, and I remember one of the big things is that there was a lot of weather effects that would affect your army. Like I remember in particular in the trailers, that I saw, they were showing like if your tank goes over a patch of ice, it can sometimes crack the ice and stuff like that. I thought it was kind of interesting.
See, I have heard good things about Company of Heroes 2.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just never got it for some reason. Don't know why. I did like the first one. I like that it felt like a different kind of RTS.
Yeah,
Watch
it's definitely very
Dogs.
different than RTSs.
Yeah.
Or most RTSs, I should say.
Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Huh.
We talked a bit about this one already.
We did.
If it's gonna start.
Come on, YouTube.
You gonna start YouTube? Okay, thank you.
There you go. Murdered
Kingdom
Soul
Hearts.
Suspect. I always forget about that game.
Yeah, me too. Yo, Kingdom Hearts 3. Yo, what's happening?
Woo!
In about like 9 years, 8 years.
I think it took him about 5 years. I think it was 2018 or 2019 it came out. Something like that.
Something like that.
But yeah. But yeah, Deus Ex is a pretty cool game for anyone who's never played it. On Saints Row.
Yeah, I saw Saints Row. Which one was that? The third?
I think it was 4.
4. See, 4 was where I fell off, I believe.
Yeah. It was the one that took place like in the simulation, and you're like in a computer AI thing of the city.
Yeah, that's when I fell off.
Yeah.
Not as fun.
It was a weird game from what I played. I never finished it.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool.
It's Sonic.
I do
find it funny.
Hmm?
That Sonic is like right before Sonic Boom Sonic, so his arms aren't blue.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny.
So I think Sonic Boom's next year.
You're probably right.
Somewhere around there. We'll see it when we see it.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, that's such a good game.
Have you played it?
I played a little bit of it. I never was good enough to beat it, though.
Oh, this is Garden Warfare. Interesting.
Oh. I forgot about Garden Warfare. They had the 2 of those.
See, Garden Warfare, I always wanted to actually play, but because I didn't. See, this is one of the games where I kind of would have wanted an Xbox One for, but like, I didn't really feel like buying a console for just this, right? Like, I'll do it for Metal Gear Solid 4, which I did, but I won't do it for like Plants vs. Zombies. But I heard this game was actually pretty good.
I heard it was really good, yeah.
Purple plant.
Oh, Battlefield. Nice.
I see Titanfall. Disney Infinity. Alright, back to Sony booth.
Apparently.
I think we're almost done with this playlist, actually.
I think so. Oh, Koei Tecmo's over there, too.
Yeah, I think we'll see that booth. I don't know if they do it in this playlist, but I know one of the videos I have, we do have that booth.
Okay.
Gran Turismo 6.
Man, this guy really liked the Sony booth.
He did. He did.
It's a little weird he split it up so much.
Also, just because I've been seeing it flash on OBS, I guess every time it switches videos on a playlist, it goes to my stream background. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry it's happening sometime. Oh, it happened just then. Yeah, I'm sorry it's happening, but yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not like a very good answer, but I don't know. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I have a video game history museum again. I guess that has been like a yearly thing.
It has been for the last few years, yeah.
Oh yeah, I get that zoom in on the 16-bit Genesis, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
NES,
Classic.
nice.
I do like the cameraman for this. I like how he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna zoom in on the consoles. I'm like, see, and it might sound like I'm memeing on it. I'm actually not. I think that's actually kind of nice.
I think it's nice. I just find it really funny how he's zooming in on the logos on the consoles too.
Yeah, right. So this I've never actually seen. Some kind of Game Boy Pocket thing? Is it to
I guess
play
it might have been like a demo booth or a display booth of some kind.
I mean, probably that's probably it, because like, there's no way you'd have this in your house, right?
That'd be really funny if you did though.
Pocket size fun.
Pocket size fun.
That's neat though. Like if I were rich, dude, I'd do that just to put my Game Boy.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of dumb things I would get if I was rich, like that Pokemon Snap like photo printer thing.
Ah, same man. I'd pay good money for that. Oh, asteroids. I like how zooming in, like just because it's going faster, it almost looks like the joystick startles like our cameraman here, because he like looks just like whoa, and then it's like back to that. Okay, Video Game History Museum Part 2. I do like this. I do like this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I didn't even know they had this until we saw it at the GameSpot thing, but I don't know, it's cool. I can see why they'd bring it back every year.
Yeah.
Oh, Pac-Man!
Pac-Man! He's got no arms though. Where's his arms?
Metal Slug 3. Oh, the Neo Geo.
Thank you.
Boy.
Oh, yeah, N64.
Fox wins.
They got F-Zero in there?
That's
oh,
Star
Fox. Never mind.
Excuse you, Megan.
Sorry, I saw the split screen and I saw the car and I thought it was F-Zero, okay? I didn't realize Star Fox had multiplayer.
It does. Doom. Or Wolfenstein. It's Wolfenstein.
Yeah. Video game memorabilia. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. What fun stuff do they have?
Yo, Burger Time. I don't remember if that game's called Burger Time. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, Star Fox shirt. I see DK Donkey Kong Country right here.
Yeah.
This one I don't recognize.
I don't recognize it either.
It might be Super Scope. Just because Super Scope had like that kind of dark background, I'm pretty sure, with just like the word on it. That could be it, but then I assume it'd be with the Super Scope, so maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure what these are. Okay, hold on. This one might actually be worthy of normal playback speed, just so we can like see these a little bit clearer.
Yeah.
Well, clearer in quotes.
Star Fox. Yeah.
I'm not too sure. These could be some form. I'm not too sure actually. What does that say? CD-ROM expansion. Oh, so these are just like on prototype cartridges. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, so this is like a Nintendo prototype cartridge, I think, because it has the little divot up there. Because they had those in the Nintendo stuff. Oh yeah, now those are prototype cartridges. Let me see here. That one I want to say is Genesis. That one I'm not too sure. Honestly, it could be Game Boy for all I know. Nintendo. Oh, different like handhelds?
Looks like it, yeah.
Those are chunky, man. Oh, he's gonna zoom in on that a little bit. Okay. Electrical Gearbolt Assassin's Case. Elemental Gearbolt Assassin's Case. Huh.
Interesting.
Gran Turismo
Tommy car set. Okay, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool. Yo, the
hey,
Pikachu
it's the Pikachu
SP.
Game Boy.
On that one, the classic NES
yeah.
thing. We saw that at local game store, actually.
We did.
Wasn't as much as I thought it would be, either.
Yeah, I don't think it was like too expensive.
Which surprised me. And this is the Famicom looking one, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is probably only sold in Japan.
The gold one, that's the Zelda one, I think?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think I saw the Triforce in the box.
Oh yeah, look at all that.
All the controllers, yeah. Nintendo Championship.
Nintendo World Championship 90. Oh yeah, 'cause that's the cartridge for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. That's coming out to the
Switch Online.
Switch Online, yeah.
Yeah.
Atari Computer Demo Center. Ooh, Atari. Now we can go back to 2x play back speed. Turbo Graphics. Classic.
It's kind of interesting to see what a lot of these controllers and consoles look like.
Yeah, right.
Because I've seen a lot of the consoles, I've just never seen a lot of controllers. Atari home computer. Oh, nice. It kind of looks like a typewriter.
A little bit, right?
Yeah. I forgot the Atari had like a joystick like that though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, very, very classic. But yeah, seeing a lot of old game controllers is very interesting. Because now, I mean, you got kind of a standard now, with controllers. Yeah. Now they're all just kind of the same, essentially. Just like maybe shaped slightly different, but...
Yeah, because before it was kind of just whatever they thought was good.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the only thing that was actually standard between them would have been, like, the D-pad and generally 2 buttons for the face side.
Generally. Lethal Enforcers.
Virtua Cop 2.
Oh boy, classic. Oh. Hey, don't look at that too long.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think that's enough to trigger, like, epilepsy. It didn't seem like too much.
Yeah, I think that's probably okay.
Guitar Hero.
Nice.
The classic, so that's the box it was sold in. Which, I don't think I got that box. I think I just used the controller I got from the first game.
Yeah, most likely.
Bug's Life. I'm seeing what I can see here. I see a Bug's Life. That one is very familiar to me. Hexen?
Maybe. The one below it is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yeah, Tony Hawk.
And I see Toy Story.
Toy Story. Tarzan over here, I believe.
I think so.
Possibly more Tony Hawk, if I'm being real. That could also be Matt Hoffman.
Yeah, looks like another one.
But I think it's Tony Hawk. Okay, you know what? This might actually require another, like, one-time speed here. AKA normal speed. It's gonna be a lot to look at, right?
Yeah.
Spider Fighter. Oh boy. Ghostbusters 2. Mega Man! Grand Prix. Fishing Derby. Pitfall 2. I kind of forgot about Pitfall 2.
I didn't realize Pitfall got a sequel.
Yeah, weirdly enough, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk. Okay, it's not Hexen. Oh, it's Nightmare Creatures. That's what it is. I've heard lots of good things about Nightmare Creatures. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Asteroids, when they tried to make it cool and hip. Simpsons Wrestling, which isn't very good. Tenchu, which is pretty good. Tony Hawk, yeah.
Again.
There's a lot of Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear Star Command, yeah.
I forgot about Buzz Lightyear Star Command, actually.
Classic games. Spider-Man!
Spider-Man!
Which is good.
That's such a good game.
Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain, and then Toy Story in the back.
Yeah, I actually did play the Toy Story 2 game, but I played the one on the N64.
Yeah, I played a little bit on the PlayStation. I think we used to have a demo disc that had the Toy Story game on it. I just remember playing that demo a lot. And then I think we rented the full game once, but I never finished it.
Oh, maybe we should get the one on PS1 again. I don't know which version's better, to be honest.
I'm not sure. I don't think it would be very expensive either way. So.
I mean, definitely not. And I already have the one on the N64, so
Yeah,
that one
so
we're already
we'll
good
find
for.
the one on PlayStation.
Yeah. Pitfall 2. Yeah, Megan, we really need to do another series of box art stuff.
True.
Because I do have some in
list.
mind. Yeah, like I have some in mind. I think I put some down in a list. Because that was actually really fun to do, you know? The one time we did it. I actually had a lot of fun just kind of talking box arts.
Yeah.
So if anyone curious, you can find that on the YouTube channel. I think I just called it... I think I had put the word box art in there. I think all one word, but maybe not. You'd probably find it.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, there's some good stuff. Yeah, I think most of the time is spent waiting for YouTube to get his shit together.
Yeah, a little bit.
How to win at ET. Oh boy. Man, you know, should I play ET one of these days? I don't know if I want to risk it. Playing something so not good.
Yeah, I don't think you could convince me to do that. So I will play some bad games, but I will not play ET.
I wonder what bad game I could convince you to play, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll be curious to what game you could convince me to play.
Personal game programmer. Gets kind of cool.
Huh.
Atari keyboard. MindLink controller. Oh boy. I do vaguely remember the MindLink controller, I think. What was that? Can't really read that.
It's kind of blurry.
See, this is where we need like AI to enhance it. I see.
The second sentence is 1966 outstanding engineering, I think. Atari achievement. I guess it's like an employee name trophy. He got a trophy from Atari management for outstanding engineering.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Atari Corporation Impossible Mission. Okay. Consumer Electronics Show Innovating Software Showcase. Okay. Man, I remember when Atari was so prestigious, dude. And then it completely died.
Yeah, and then someone bought it up for a while, and now it's like dead again.
Yeah. Oh boy, is that a prototype? No, it's not a prototype of the Xbox. We've actually seen that. That might just be a really wonky color. Yeah, I think it's just weird colors for the systems. Man, imagine having a green Xbox like that.
Yeah, I've never seen the yellow PS2 either.
Or maybe these are colors that never made it to production.
They were probably prototypes that, never made it into production, if I had to guess.
It's like a yellow PS2. That seems interesting. I honestly, I kind of want it, if I'm being honest with you. They got like the blue. See, I could have swore this came out though.
I don't know, because I definitely remember seeing the blue controller, so I assume the console came out too. I miss the days of getting like the clear plastic controllers and stuff. I always loved seeing the insides.
Yeah, right. I could see it. Dreamcast. Rest in peace. Oh, the Odyssey. Oh boy, that's a classic. Yeah, then you have the ColecoVision and all that, and television. Never heard of the Videoplex player, though.
Neither have I. Huh.
Yeah, there's the Intellivision. Atari Music? That's interesting.
That is.
Atari Video Music. I've never heard of that.
Neither have I.
Yo, I've heard of that though. I like how that controller is very clearly like worn. You know, it's very clearly old.
A little bit, yeah.
Been on the sun a bit too long. Out of the Commodore.
Yeah, that's kind of the only problem with those plastics like that is that they fade really easily.
Yeah. Boy, 3D glasses. The Sega 3D glasses, wow. They tried back then, huh? That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Probably didn't work at all. Much like our dude Rob.
Sharp Twin Famicom?
I guess this would have just had 2 controllers integrated into the console.
I guess so. That's pretty cool. NES, nice. There's another worn NES.
Yeah, another worn NES, the control deck. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, the Famicom classic. Maybe the other Famicom is just like a better looking Famicom.
Maybe.
Like a newer model. Okay, so that's the end of that playlist. Say, not bad, right? Interesting stuff. So now we have a bunch more, but these should all go by pretty quickly, I think, right? Because it's not going to pause like in between.
Yeah.
So it's from Inside the Magic, Showfloor overview. See what these are like. Playback speed, just 2 times it. I kind of like the music better this way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird how when you speed up some music, it is actually like a lot better. Like, it's weird, Not like this music would have been bad, right? I'm just saying,
Yeah, I find it interesting in a way. Like, obviously, if someone knows more about music theory, they could probably explain why. But there's a lot of music that, I guess, the tempo is like really important to like the atmosphere and how it sounds.
Yeah. Hey, it's a dude from Journey.
It is. That's kind of cute. But yeah, I just find it really interesting how speeding it up changes it so much, right?
Okay, this is kind of fun. Okay, so he did have a Bayonetta person there.
Huh.
Nice.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, because they did have, like, a person at the Bayonetta booth for the first one.
They did. I don't know, maybe when we saw it the last time, maybe, like in the other video, maybe she just wasn't there for the moment, on break.
Maybe.
Okay, Probably. This is kind of cool, though. Get to sit in your own Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And we saw that one, the DK Barrel. I am that as well. Disney's Planes. Now we're back to this music. Cool. Skylander stuff. That's kind of cool, Lego dude.
Yeah. Oh, Lego Marvel? Nice.
Oh, that's cool. The statue. On the teacups?
Oh, no, that's cool.
Teacup truck.
There's a lot more to the Disney Infinity booth than I thought there was.
Yeah, me too.
Although I do find it funny how the Disney Planes game is not with the Disney Infinity booth. Like, I get it, but it's really funny to me.
That is kind of funny. Castle Illusion. Ah, yeah. Hey, Phil. Yo, Kingdom Hearts 3! That's so funny to me.
I wonder how many years we're gonna see Kingdom Hearts 3 before they just stop talking about it until it's ready.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that too, actually.
I'll admit I don't quite remember if they just showed it once and then it didn't come up again until it was almost out, but I guess we'll see as we go through the years.
Yeah, so once again, that's from Inside the Magic. Thank you very much. So it's from the Aether Network. I know all about Aether. Sony Booth HD Showfloor walk around.
Okay.
Once again, just do 2 times. See, I think we're fine to do 2 times for a lot of these,
Yeah. Also, I didn't mention it earlier when we saw the Grand Tour stuff, but I love how the cars for the booth are designed very similar to, like, arcade machines. It's really nice.
Yeah, that is very nice. Because, yeah, they did that last year, too, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Bastion, or no, that was Transistor. I lied.
Transistor. Yeah, we saw Bastion previously, Megan. Both good games, though. Both good games.
Octodad!
Octodad!
You know, I know they would never do it, but it would have been sick if they had an Octodad statue.
That would have been pretty sick.
Or like a guy in a costume pretending to be Octodad. That'd be so fun. So like, I'd sign up for that job.
I mean, I don't know, I feel like it'd be very dangerous to your health and others.
Well, you just walk around like, you know, your legs are
just
extending like crazy.
Oh, man, if you're doing the Octodad experience, you gotta fall over a little bit. You gotta, like, knock stuff over.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. You just put me inside like a bouncy castle or a foam castle or something.
A lot of people are on Watch Dogs.
I mean, it did look kind of cool, to be fair. It's like an open world game similar to GTA where you're a hacker. Like,
yeah.
I can see it being popular.
So I just want to point this out. All the people buy Watch Dogs. Infamous Second Son. No one.
Yeah.
Not a single person waiting. That's so sad.
That actually, like, hurts me a little bit. Because, like, I don't think it's, like, an amazing game, but I think it was better than people gave it credit for.
What's this one? What's this one here?
Quantic Dream.
Quantic Dream. Of course, people want to see Quantic Dream stuff. I'm so sad about Infamous Second Son, though. It has no one, dude.
I know. Yeah.
It's kind of sad. That's actually
maybe
really
one
sad.
day we'll get another one.
I mean, maybe. Like, I think they'd reboot it, to be honest.
They probably would, yeah.
Which I think would make sense. Because you could do a lot. Like, you could make it look really nice with current technology for games, you know? Like, all the electrical stuff, like, it'd be all beautiful.
It would be so cool. Yeah, like, I'd be down for that, too. I just really liked Second Son in particular, because it was really interesting playing with a different set of powers, and, like, as you went through the game, you essentially got other sets of powers to play with.
Yeah. You know, it'd be
hilarious, and I really like
though.
the story. Yeah.
If they did a remaster or a remake of Infamous, and then same day they're like, yeah, well, we have a remake of Prototype.
Oh, I would totally play both of those. I love Prototype, too.
Oh, see, I'm only really saying that.
Prototype is the first one, I should say.
Let's see, because I'm only really saying that because, like, at the time, Infamous and Prototype, two very similar games in terms of, like, feel. Or at least in terms of, like, idea, came out at, like, near the exact same time, right?
They did.
Because I just think it'd be really funny and very fitting if they're like, yeah, remakes for both coming out at near the exact same time.
Yeah, I would love a remake for Prototype, because I know it's not, like, a super great game, but it was, like, one of those games that, like, it did a really good job of making you feel really powerful as, like, a superhuman / villain type character.
See, I never played Prototype, but it was always on my list to buy. Yeah,
and like Prototype 2, they changed some stuff that was pretty alright. I just really didn't like the story in Prototype 2. It wasn't as fun for me.
So this one is from Gamers Gamer. Gamers Gamer, nice. I like that. Yeah, it's really funny looking at a lot of the cameras here.
Yeah.
It's weird. They don't seem as good as the ones from like the 90s. It's a bit strange. The FPS seems a little bit off. And, you know...
Well, yeah. Like, I think that comes down to the difference is that the people who were recording at the previous ones probably had a decent camera for the time. Like, a proper, like, recording camera. Versus people here who are probably recording on their phone.
That's true. These are probably, like, early phone videos, right?
And, I mean, while the phone had a decent recording stuff at this time, it's not nearly as good as, like, a traditional camera.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, traditional camera back then, much better. Phones did kind of look like ass for the most part. Much better now, though. Now you could film, like, lots of stuff on a phone and honestly be perfectly fine, right?
Yeah, like, unless you're trying to get very, very high quality footage or you use it a lot. Like, you could probably do anything you wanted to record on your phone nowadays.
Yeah. Still a lot of people on the show floor, too. WB Water Tower, nicely. They brought that all the way here, the Warner Brothers are in that.
Do they have like an actual water tower like outside of their headquarters?
I think they do. I think they do actually.
Okay. I just wasn't too sure if that was just like a thing like in their programs or if it was actually related to their studio.
See, I don't know why it's like as famous as it is, right? It's like it's in all their media. Yeah, it does actually exist.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like so famous. Maybe it's only famous because it's been used in like so many things. It might even just be super famous because of like the Animaniacs.
Yeah, that's why I remember seeing it the most. Like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to pick something unique, so they picked something from their studio, and then eventually over time it became a famous landmark in itself, right?
Yeah. No, Bethesda.
Yeah, we've had no one walk through the Bethesda stuff really yet. Oh, Wolfenstein New Order. That's a pretty good game from what I understand.
I've heard that's pretty good.
Sequels, from what I understand, not so much, but the first one was really good. Oh, and that's the Elder Scrolls Online thing? Cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool actually, yeah.
Sorry, excuse me.
We have a very polite cameraman.
Yes. A gentleman.
A gentleman. He is indeed the gamer's gamer.
True.
Assuming that's the cameraman. I assume it is.
I mean, it wouldn't really make sense for it to be anyone else. Oh, ghosts. Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like blue light would like be a pain on the eyes after a while, though.
It would. Like, this is kind of set up to be similar to, like, a nightclub or a bar or something. Or even, like, one of those, like, arcade dinner entertainment type places.
Yeah, I could see it.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
That's kind of cool having the big screens like that.
Mm-hmm. Dude wearing a cape too,
Oh,
I like
capes.
that.
I was saying, was the cape a giveaway at some point? Because there's quite a few people with them.
It must have been. I don't know what... I'm trying to think if there's anything with a cape.
I don't know. I don't recall. And I couldn't read anything on the cape, so I'm not sure if... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's an apron.
Oh, it's an apron. Hold on. Let's see if she says anything about it, like, specifically.
Okay. At least it looked like an apron when she pulled it out. I guess people are just wearing it like a cape, which is really funny.
That is.
Come on, show us the logo.
Oh, so you need to join the website for me to get the cape.
You need to join the website to get the cape. I'm out, lads. I'm out.
That's sleazy.
That is actually pretty sleazy. Right, nice.
See, that's when you prep like a fake email so you can sign up right in front of them just to take the cape. Which probably has advertising on it, admittedly. But
Probably.
You know. Yeah. That's not good. In my opinion, that's pretty cheap for like an E3 booth. Like, you could at least give it away to people who come up to your booth. It's just free advertising.
Yeah, exactly, right? It makes so much sense. This one's from GameKill TV. Alright, let's see the Nintendo Showfloor GameKill TV.
Nice.
See, I know some of these are like, we've seen these already. Man, look at them go.
Nice.
But like, you know, you see different angles at it, right? Like, we've seen some of these at different angles.
Yeah.
Which I think makes it kind of worth.
And, you know, they're pretty short as it is. Plus, we did see a few things different.
We did, right? Which is, yeah, why I think as long as we do this at, like, 2 times speed, we can probably get it done at a decent time.
Yeah.
Decent.
I mean, I don't mind doing it as long as the video is not too long, right?
Yeah.
If it was like an hour for each of them, I'd be like, you know, Matthew, we don't really need to watch the same thing twice, even on 2 times.
Yeah, I know. See, you're the voice of reason, right?
I mean, if I leave it up to you, you would put a playlist of E3 show booth videos for like 4 hours or something.
I mean, probably. Look, I like these. Okay, what can I say? It's hard to cut. It's hard to cut because, like, I do see some, and I'm like, But yeah, but like,
Yeah.
man, it's historical, you know?
Oh no,
It's
that's
historical
fair. It is fun. I just, there's got to be a limit somewhere. And like, as much as I like watching the show floors, we can't watch the same show floor for like 4 hours.
I mean, that is true. Just have it on loop. Just have it on constant repeat. Ah, speaking of loop,
Oh, they got a little. Oh, that's cool.
that is cool.
I say this like a game. Oh, it's Mario Dream Team.
Huh. I like you can just occasionally see her like just respinning it.
Yeah. On Link Between Worlds, New Yoshi Island, Pokemon
Pokemon.
X and Y, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, Wonderful 101. Nice.
Oh, where is she? She's not
gone
here again. Man, she sure loves her breaks. I don't blame her though, to be honest. It's probably really, really hot in here.
It's gotta be really hot in there, especially in her costume.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't have a place to like sit or anything either. She's probably just gotta stand there.
And the high heel shoes, man.
And yeah, and the high heel shoes. Like, yeah, no, I would. Yeah, no, I don't blame her for taking breaks. That's cool as hell, though. Right?
Yeah. I love the way they did the water on that because they make it look like the art style of the game.
Yeah. Like, I hope Nintendo kept that and put that in a booth, like put that somewhere in their HQ, because that's way too good.
I wouldn't be surprised if they kept a lot of stuff like this. I don't know. I guess it depends on how many of them would have been like dismantled or sold off.
Yeah. So this one's from Giant Bomb, actually, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
I saw something like, oh, Giant Bomb. I never actually went to Giant Bomb, like the website, but it always seemed pretty good. So I figured,
yeah, my brother was really into Giant Bomb. He had like their membership for a while. He watched a lot of stuff in there. He tried to get me to watch their Persona 4 Endurance run like back before I played the game. Hey, it's Reggie!
Reggie was there. Hold on.
Why
okay.
why wasn't he at the conference?
I don't know. Maybe at the time they just wanted like only one person to do the direct, and that would have been Iwata, right?
Maybe.
So maybe they just had Reggie like at E3.
Oh, that's like the AI Mario thing, isn't it?
I think so. Play the game.
Good job, Reggie.
Yeah, I would, like, honestly, if Reggie came up to me and handed me a game and was like, play the game, I'd say, okay, Reggie, I'll do it.
I mean, he's the man. You have to listen to him.
Okay,
no,
Reggie, thanks.
Really? You buy a console and you get to play the game? Oh, my God.
Okay, hi, it's Miyamoto. Nice.
Where's his cat ears? Why is he the only one without cat ears?
Yeah, I don't know why he's the only one without cat ears.
Maybe that was just a step too far for Miyamoto.
Maybe.
It's Mario Kart. Are you going? Okay, alright. So yeah, I messed around with Mario Kart 8. I am not a Mario Kart guy, but I actually visually it looks really nice. Something about the character models and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think I am more of a Mario Kart guy than you are, but I might be. Yeah,
Mario Kart guy is good because instead of Cody and Hagar in it, it has Hagar and Guy.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was really sharp. It controlled well.
But like both of the screens by default is taken up by gigantic balloon.
Even a decade later, still holding strong.
Yeah.
When you're playing Mario Kart, it's great. I just kept hitting buttons. Yeah, I just kept hitting buttons. It's more Mario Kart.
Just how long do you think Mario Kart 8's gonna last? It's like, oh, I have no idea.
Well, if they're like...
I forgot they had the little button on there where you could honk, actually.
Yeah, right. Well, I think it's if you don't have an item, you honk.
Yeah. I think I just always had it set to show my map, because I think you can change it.
You know, crystals that had fruit inside crystals and fight dudes and stuff. It just seemed really rudimentary, like kind of.
But
I played some stuff on another demo a while ago that was like a little bit more.
yeah, I don't know. Like, wouldn't it be funny if like when Switch 2 comes out, they're like, here's Mario Kart 8 2.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I'd find it kind of funny. So yeah, just keep it going.
Mario Kart 8 Super Extreme Deluxe version.
Alright, now we're getting into some Street Fighter territory. So I paused.
Yeah.
So I just want to see this here because we see our boy Homer from GameSpot in the background,
Oh, nice.
which I think we're gonna see some videos from that in a little bit.
Apparently, I don't know. Everyone liked it. Okay. Because I just feel like some people have been kind of crapping on that game a little bit, but I think that's the boss fight like illustrates the main problem with that game is that like that perspective was in 3D on the 3DS, and you could use that to get yourself out a lot of those perspective-based jams that on the WiiU you can't. So you don't see the shadow on the ground. You don't see. It's exciting the idea that you can sense the depth of scene even in. Yeah. So that just seems They have to design the levels in a way to make sure that doesn't happen. And that boss fight was definitely not that.
So when you're around the world and stuff, and when you're doing stuff in the main levels, like I think it works a lot
So
better.
you have the gamepad, the thing, like,
That's pretty interesting, boss. Like a snake dude with
Yeah, it's
plates.
kind of cool.
Yo, Diet Coke. I do like me some Diet Coke.
and they have to play it with Wii remotes. I feel like the game needs.
It's weird. It's like the one diet soda that I actually do like quite a bit. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it actually has a nice flavor to it.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and stuff, it definitely was that. But,
I've never drank any diet soda because I don't really like soda to begin with.
Yeah, I don't
So
like soda. And the one time when I even jokingly told you, I was like, "Here, Megan, you want to try?" Because it was like spicy Coke or something. Spicy.
yeah, it was like the
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola spiced. I
Yeah.
tried it and I'm like, I couldn't even really taste it because I just really can't stand the carbonation. So
Yeah, yeah, like, it was really weird, right? Because like I said it as a joke too. I was like, "Here, Megan, you want to try some spiced Coca-Cola?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure." I'm like, "Oh my god, really?" And then you put a little bit in your mouth, and you just got this face of disgust, and you just like put the can down, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's expected, I guess."
it seemed like everything was too small. I had no idea what any of the
yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just kind of been always one of those things, like even since I was a kid, where like as soon as I get the carbonation like in my mouth and on my tongue, like I don't know, I react like really strongly to it to the point where like I really can't drink it or can't enjoy it. I don't know. Maybe it's just like super sensitive taste buds or something.
Probably.
But it's just like carbonation is the one thing in particular that I've always had that reaction to, and I'm not really sure why.
Oh, there's a Ratchet.
Hey, it's Ratchet! My boy!
Dude, he was standing around with his
You don't
wrench.
get to see the front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sad, but he was there.
He was. The film when he didn't have Clank on his back though.
Yeah, right. Not lore accurate, except for the times when Clank is off. Dude, it'd be funny if they had like somehow like a little Clank like walking around like somewhere else, like he's going on his own adventure.
Yeah. Because yeah, at this time the newest Ratchet game I think would have been Into the Nexus, but his costume kind of looked like Crack in Time Ratchet, I think.
Okay.
Also, this looks cool.
It does. I don't know which one it is.
I don't know what it is, mind you.
Okay, let's go back and just see, because maybe he says the name.
I could go up there and play it without all these giant lines. So I played Knack on the PS4. I played this really crazy, like surreal indie game called Ho Hokum.
Oh, Hokum, okay.
PS3, which is actually the thing I was the most impressed with. It's got just a really, really great visual style.
Oh, is this
that
part of
what this one is?
Puppeteer?
Really hard into the puppeteering
Oh,
aspect.
yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
That's
cool.
kind of cool.
And, like,
Yeah,
there's
so I do have that one on the
playing
list.
music, it's all, it all
Yeah.
fits together in a really
Oh, it's
cohesive
not that
way.
one.
And it was nice to get my hands on PS4 controller and play a bunch of games with that. That thing is fantastic. I wanted to take one with me. It was like night and day going from Puppeteer on the PS3 over to like Knack. It's just a drastic improvement on the control front. So,
Good
anyway,
controller,
cool to
really
go
good
up there,
controller.
Yeah. I love the DualShock 4. Final appointment Ubisoft.
It's really swirly. It's fun, but it's just like controlling those cars is nightmarish.
Oh, I hate
looks
it when
like
racing games are so swervy like that.
Yeah.
We'll see how they react to that. But
You know, it's really, you wouldn't expect like that it'd be hard to get like a game where you control a car down, right? Like getting the controls for the car, getting the feel for like driving a game. You wouldn't think it'd be so hard, but it can really
Yeah.
make or break like a game with cars, you know?
it's super funny. It's
Oh, for sure. Especially when you have a game that has like multiple cars that like drive differently from each other.
like the concept of the crew. It looks really sharp.
Stick of truth, I love that game.
I guess a little bit, and you know, 84 looks.
Yeah, because like GTA 4 is probably the best example of that.
That game looks terrific.
Where the only real complaint I've ever heard about that game is like the cars control like ass, and they do, right? Too
Yeah.
heavy.
Super hot, so I'm not expecting anything but the best from that game. They have a good lineup. Ubisoft is very lineup.
Yeah. Like, I would say when it comes to like mechanics in the game, getting the feeling of a car driving right is very difficult.
Yeah, right. Oh, I want to see the Mohawk guy again.
Yeah, you have like a Titanfall Mohawk.
That's pretty sick, actually. Like, I like that. I assume he's, yeah, it says respawn on his sleeve. Damn, that's dedication, man. That's dedication. That's pretty cool.
You'd have to be quite a stan to get like Respawn's logo put into your Mohawk.
And then you got Sly and
Sly
Parappa.
Cooper and Parappa. That Parappa's kind of scary and it's terrifying.
A little bit. Zombie.
That's pretty good makeup. I wonder how many hours he has to do with makeup before he goes out.
Hi, here's over. Speaking
Hey.
of. All right, so we're getting onto the GameSpot stuff. So we still have a fair few to do, but like we're almost there.
Okay.
Probably aren't gonna break the 2 hours, but we'll see.
Yeah.
If we 2 times speed, I think we'll be good.
We're back here in the meeting rooms of the South Hall at the Namco Bandai or Bandai Namco Games booth. I'm with my man Denny, as always, dude. What's cracking?
Man, what's cracking? We got everything cracking up in here.
It wouldn't be a
You think it's too fast? Should I like 1.5 times?
Probably. Just because
Okay.
he talks fast naturally.
He does talk fast. Like, sorry, Homer, I do want to go a little bit faster.
Bandai or Bandai Namco Games booth. I'm with my man.
This is better.
There we go.
As always, dude. What's cracking?
Man, what's cracking? We got everything cracking up in here.
Dude, it wouldn't be at E3 if I didn't get you on camera somehow.
This is true. This is true. This is like my 11th one. So.
Jesus, you're an old man, dude. But the
Man.
good thing is there's no gray. You got no gray shit.
Just for men. It works. It works.
That's a legit ad right there.
Yes, it is. Plug that, man.
It's done. You're getting paid. You're getting paid.
Yes.
All right, dude. So give us the lowdown. Name. Bandai Namco Games is up here showing off what?
We're showing off a ton of stuff. We've got obviously Dark Souls.
Hold on. I did say who, yeah, this one was Giant Bomb. Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
I won't give credit where it's due. See, on to
That's a big one for
GameSpot.
us. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. That's a huge one for like families and kids and all that. We've got Pac-Man CEDX Plus. So for all those classic tournament players, we got that one. We've got Tekken Revolution. That's a free-to-play game. We've got Ridge Racer Driftopia, Armored Core Verdict Day, Tales of Exilia. We got lots.
On and on and on.
Yeah. New
Tales
Power
of
Rangers
Exilia,
games
nice.
coming. We've got Project Cross Zone. I mean, it goes on.
That's a very good Tales game. I need to actually like finish it, but I played quite a bit of it. It's fun.
Yeah, lead the way, man.
I need to play them to begin with. I need to play like any in the series.
Pac-Man CEDX
You do.
Plus, obviously, for all you guys that have played the first CEDX, well, this is going to be in addition to that. We're going to have some.
Wow, I see One Piece.
Stuff that's coming out, new levels and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know what One Piece game that is. I don't know how many of the One Piece games are considered good.
Exactly. Seniority has its privileges.
You know, I might as well say it, right? I think it says every time One Piece comes up. When it first aired on Fox Kids, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was called Nepeg because of how the logo looked.
Nepeg!
I thought it was called Nepeg. I was
That's
like,
really
oh,
funny.
Nepeg, that's weird. And then, I don't know, somehow, like, maybe I watched it and it was like, yo, One Piece. I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I looked at the logo properly. I fully opened my eyes and I was like, oh, I see it. Right. I was
Yeah.
dumb. I was dumb.
Excited for this title.
Did I?
I mean, it's okay.
They are unrelenting.
Like a train of 30 ghosts.
Everyone has their moments.
Power pellet, and guess what?
Yeah.
They're all getting eaten up.
What's up with this? The ghost sleeping though. What's up with that?
They're all over the level. Once you pass them, that's
Go
when they wake
sleeping.
up and then they join the chase.
Gangster.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, I see this
Huh.
game, I think. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Of the Pac-Man kind of theme, we've got Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures right there. This is going to be based off of the animated.
A lot of
series that's
Pac-Man.
gonna be, showing on
Yeah.
Disney XD, and it's
Yeah, this one is based off the Pac-Man TV show,
It's more like a platforming game for us, so it's going to.
which I
kinda
heard was
cool.
bad.
Eating ghosts, but he's not.
Oh,
into,
well, that's not so great.
I mean, I think I
I
heard
don't like
the
that
show was
design
bad.
of Pac-Man. It's a little cursed with the blue eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of thing, right? Well, I think canonically this is like Pac-Man's son or something, or grandson.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like a Pac-Man canon to this. It's weird.
It's everywhere and any.
Why does a video game franchise like Pac-Man have canon?
I don't know, man.
It's like the
Don't worry
most
about
basic
it.
thing you can get. You think about the original game. It's a yellow circle that has his mouth open, and he's eating yellow pellets while running away from ghosts. That's the entire game.
Yeah.
Fans out there, last year we did the original One Piece, and now we're bringing.
And then they turn him into an anime character.
Yeah, kind of, right?
It's going to be a PSN exclusive once again for us.
Oh, so is this like a
as you can
Muso game?
there's just a
Okay.
ton of stuff going on the screen.
He's getting all elastic.
That's Luffy. He likes to stretch it out. You know what I mean? So but
Homer, do you not know what One Piece is?
And,
I've not seen One
Did
Piece.
he just call him Luffy instead of Luffy?
But there's obviously,
I think so.
Elastic.
that's Luffy. He likes to stretch it out.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
Luffy.
So,
It's okay, he doesn't know either. He's also never seen the show.
there, and,
I've never seen the show, but I have heard from the fandom that it is Luffy. Which
It is
makes
indeed
sense.
Luffy.
Awesome, cool. What else we got?
But yeah, if you read it, you would think it's Luffy, so I don't blame him.
Can you jump on some tails and do a little driving?
Verdict Day, you have
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
it shows Ilya.
This has been in the
Oh,
States for a
Zillia,
while.
yeah, look at
This
that.
is like its 15th year in
When I played this
and
back in the day, I was
uh,
playing as Jude,
Zarn
the main
chapter
character
in that
here.
series.
He's kind of
Mhm.
like a brawler, but he's got like a lot of healing moves, and
Huh.
he was just really fun.
Obviously, it's a JRPG, so you're
And like the whole
physics,
game,
gameplay, And
Oh, wow.
Once you get to a certain point in the story, you kind of get like a branching path where you can play Jude's path, or you can play Amelia, the girl with like the really blonde hair. And it's kind of interesting. From what I understand, Jude's path is kind of like the base version of the game. Amelia's is more like you see events from a different perspective, so it's not recommended on first playthrough.
Okay. That's kind of cool, actually.
But yeah, it's a really fun Tales game. I remember being really into the story. I just kind of stopped playing it. But at this point, I would start over because it's been close to 5-6 years at least since I played it.
On this demo, we'd give you a T-shirt. We haven't given any T-shirts out.
So you just got boxes and boxes.
Boxes and boxes. It's like, guys.
Oh, if you beat the demo to Dark Souls 2, you get a T-shirt. That's kind of cool.
Guess what? It's not going to be. But the game looks great. I mean, the guys
Huh.
at From Software are doing a great job.
I wonder
We've
which
got
boss
Game
they're
Engine,
getting
that
people to
allows
fight
us
against.
bump up the graphics. So the animations, all the environments, the lighting, it just looks awesome. We've actually had people ask us, "Is this running on
you know
PS4
what?
or Xbox One?" And we're
So I'm just like trying to think of like early Dark Souls 2 stuff. Like, would they be getting people to fight against the Punisher?
Ooh. I mean, he is hard, to be fair.
He is a hard fight if you've never done him.
Future, but you guys got to be doing it big at TGS this year, right?
Oh, we always got to do it big at TGS. I mean, Japanese company, that's home base, right? So we got to do it big.
Enough said. Then we'll see you there.
Yes.
Denny,
Well,
you get one of those. It's always good to see
okay,
man.
you know what?
The rest of your show. More from this E3 2013 show.
Okay, we're
Oh, they
gonna...
labeled it as Tale of Vesperia. That's wrong.
Oh, how dare you, GameSpot.
That's the one that came out on Xbox 360 in like 2008.
Oh, wait, do they do zoom up? No, they don't. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you gotta do the whole camera zoom.
So we're actually gonna like slightly switch up a bit because they
Ooh.
do have the Dark Souls 2
Oh.
E3 demo on GameSpot. Bleach: A Birth of Souls, huh?
I was gonna say there's a new Bleach game. I've never seen that.
Apparently, we might watch that later.
I was gonna say we might be watching that trailer later.
We might be watching that trailer later. Dark Souls.
Well, I might be watching
2
that trailer
E3.
because it might have stuff that would spoil for you. So
True stage demo. Okay, I'm kind of curious what boss they'd be on. So we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we'll like zoom through and just kind of see generally where they're at.
yeah, because it looks like the castle at the beginning of the game.
This is the castle. Okay, they got those guys, the
turtle
men.
guys. I remember being really scared of the turtle guys when I first played Dark Souls 2.
But in terms of exploration aspects to the game itself.
Oh, do they not get to the boss?
You got my interest peaked, and I would love to just stay and pick your brain about.
Oh,
They may not show the
man.
boss, but based on the area, I'm gonna assume. Well, I think this would be past the Punisher boss.
I was gonna say
Or
it's
the
either the
Pursuer.
Punisher or it's like, or yeah, I'm thinking the Pursuer or the giant. Yeah.
Yeah, the giant. Yeah.
The giant.
Yeah, which funnily enough isn't really that hard of a boss. At least for me. I
No,
had a good
but
time with
you
it.
know, unless you were a Dark Souls stan, you probably struggled with it.
I mean,
I think
possibly.
it's probably the Pursuer. The Pursuer is like the hardest boss in this area, from what I recall.
Yeah, it's possible that it's the Pursuer or, like you said, it's the giant. I'm trying to think who else would be around here. It's possible people also died trying to, like, go past the salamander that shoots fireballs at you that you can't literally get
Oh,
past.
that's true. Yeah, because you can't get past that at this point in the game unless you might be able to if you had a crossbow or something.
Possibly.
But yeah, that guy did a lot of damage. Like, you're definitely supposed to come back to do that later.
Okay, we did that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so frontline. So I don't know what frontline is.
Huh. Interesting.
Also, I don't know why there's no. There's the sound.
She's got a little pixel ribbon in her hair.
She does. Okay, I like that.
That's really cute, actually.
So for those of you who might not be able to experience E3 in person, we're bringing you a list of our most wow-inducing booths.
All right. Show
Oh,
us.
okay.
Maybe we'll get a front of Ratchet.
Maybe. Dude, that guy's eyes was
Arma
like super
3.
wide open. Look at that.
He's focused, man. Okay,
He's, like,
look at him.
really focused. He's gaming.
He's gaming on the grips. The other guy's like sitting there all chill, but he's like pulled out the grips and is ready to go.
He's gaming, man. He's ready.
Admittedly, I don't recognize that, so I'm not really sure what that is. But
Yeah, I'm not too sure
In
either.
the Sony and PlayStation focused booth, there's a whole lot of cosplay, which is kind of fun, more than anywhere else. And then there's a whole bunch
Oh,
of games.
Sack
hey,
Boy.
Zach Boy! He's
More
so
than anywhere
cute.
else.
Yeah, we saw him last year too, actually. That's a nice looking
Yeah.
costume as well.
That's a really good looking
I like
costume,
the
yeah.
focus on letting us just play the games, and then being surrounded by screens.
Imagine that, they
showing all
just
the
let you play
trailers.
the games.
Man, crazy.
Sony may be leading the polls of the PS4 and the console wars, but it's pretty clear that the winner in the car wars is Xbox One. They're showing off a McLaren P1, while the Sony booth only had a diddly 2014 Corvette Stingray.
I see.
Who deep down
Oh.
Making a joke about that.
inside their favorite video games. That's possible here in the Nintendo booth. A lot of people are saying it's
Oh, I just find it funny how she just calls down the car. Like, I don't know a lot
that's
about
kinda
cars, but you know, it did look more like a sports car from the Xbox One.
It did.
So
in the Capcom booth, Dead Rising 3 is pushing the envelope with actors portraying zombies behind bars and roaring at people as they walk by. There's actually dismembered body parts on the floor. Yesterday I saw a zombie lady chewing on a dismembered arm. The Disney booth is always a great place
Nice.
for swag and photo ops. I'm in a tricked out Cinderella's carriage, having my photo taken and then emailed to me by the staff.
Yeah, they had
There's
some
also
pretty
some
cool,
screen printed shirts made, and
Yeah.
plenty of
pretty cool like
photo ops as well as
stuff in
operating
some of these areas.
they did. Okay, I never thought I would see Mike Wazowski riding an elephant. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and that's not even just any elephant. That's Abu the elephant.
Okay, my bad.
That's when Abu's turned into the elephant. I can tell because of the fez.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yo, the Samsung Galaxy S4? Man, that's crazy. Which
I
one
was
do
gonna say
have?
I have like the S22 Plus, and mine's a few years old.
They've had constant gaming coverage going on 2 stages, and they have lots of really comfortable, relaxing places to sit down, which is really valuable out here on the show floor.
Damn, I got like real loud at the end.
Yeah.
Konami
More
booth.
reports. Ooh. Oh, Castlevania thing? Okay, I
What
thought that's what it
is
was
a
when we
man?
saw him before.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I was just gonna say that's a Castlevania thing. I thought that's what was when we saw him in the other video quickly. It just wasn't
Yeah,
too sure.
right.
You can see we got
Yeah,
Castlevania 2
Dracula.
right behind us. You got a bunch of hands-on playable demos. And let's
What is a man?
Just posted up, man. It's been a hard E3
Megan, what is a man?
But
I don't know.
Lords of Shadow.
Megan, I quote this. I've quoted this at you like so many times in the past.
I'm
Not
You
a
quoted
ton.
it to me like twice, and like I don't quite
Aw.
remember. It's been a while.
It's been like 3 or 4 times, I
As you can
think,
see, we got
maybe.
all sorts of playable
It's a
demos.
I don't think it
miserable
was quite
pile of
that much.
secrets.
So come by, check out Castlevania 2 Lords of Shadow. We
Okay.
got some Pro Evolution Soccer.
A miserable pile of secrets, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's walk this way because
I was brought to your butt, Snake. Nice.
Nice.
we got
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I thought this guy over here for a moment was Angry Joe, and I was like, "Holy crap, he made an appearance."
He looks very similar, yeah.
Legacy Collection, which includes all the MGSs. And then over here,
Legacy Collection is very good. That's the one I have.
We got Casino League, Texas Hold'em, more MLB Live
Huh.
Challenge, Domo Jump right here for the iPad, looks like. So, all right. That
Oh.
Domo is
All right.
definitely jumping right now.
He's jumping.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
So if we go this way,
It's living up to the name.
Pro Evo 2014 once again. Let's cruise by this way. Looks like we got some press check-in.
I do find it funny, like all these other videos we saw, that nobody came over to the Konami section.
Let's see. Ooh,
Yeah, right.
It's a little tricky here. You might just want to turn around and lead me. Sully, there you go. All right, let's go. Oh, no, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I guess it'd be really hard to get through that while looking at him with the camera.
Oh, for sure.
Here's the media entrance, the back door, so to speak. What else, dude? Come on, Konami. And then we got this giant
Come on, Konami.
Konami wall. It's pretty sweet. It's very white.
Yes, it's a wall that says Konami. Yes.
It's
It's too
why,
bad they
like,
didn't put any art on it.
yeah, right. That would have been so cool.
Tell me. Not a whole
Yeah.
But see, it's kind of why I like Homer, right? He's very like, come on, Konami. Here's a wall.
The white wall just continues.
Konami wall.
It just
Yeah.
continues for a long, long time.
That's such a missed opportunity. They could have just put like some advertising up there.
Relief a little bit.
Yeah, that would have been really good.
But, yeah,
Or
this
some
is
posters or
definitely
something.
One of my not favorite parts of the Konami booth, but all right, and we're rounding it out. Looks like we got the social media
Oh,
suite here
nice.
where they do all their social media-ing. And
Social
wall.
media ing.
let's end in front of the Metal Gear Solid thing because
Okay, it seems like they're not too impressed about the Konami
all
wall.
we're gonna get from this booth.
No.
I kind of feel bad because you can see when Homer thinks like it's gonna be cool. He's like, "Oh, look, we're finding something."
Where they do all their social
That's kind of
media
cool. And then it's like, then he looks over here, and it's like just more wall. Yeah, right there. That's
Oh.
the face that immediately tells you that he's not the most impressed with what he's seeing.
I mean, it's like a big wall, but like they don't even have a ton of stuff in their area. Like maybe it just feels small because there's not a ton of people there, but it just kind of feels like they're taking up this big area and don't have a lot to show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's end in front of the Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I think that's about all we're gonna get from this booth. So
Oh, shots fired.
Dude, he
about
like
all we're
even
gonna
here
get.
he's just like,
Konami booth here in the South Hall.
yeah, just like, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Oh boy, not a very good showing for Konami at the Konami
No.
booth apparently. Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
What's up, folks? Homer Bar here. My first stop for E3 2013 Showfloor report is, of course, Sony. They hit it out of the park.
Yeah, honestly, if Homer Bar ever saw these videos and like, I don't know, left a comment or something, that'd be pretty cool. I literally, he was like my favorite part of like watching GameSpot's E3 press, like E3 stuff, because I just always thought it was fun. Yeah, he's like a fun interviewer, you know.
I mean, from what I've seen, he does seem to have fun. Like, I still find it really funny how in that one other video, he kind of goes up to that one girl and gets her to give him like all the inside stuff about all the different games.
Yeah,
Like, on
he's
the
like,
spot.
yeah, he's just like, here, tell me about these games. And she's like, oh, wow, yeah,
It's on PS3. Oh, yeah, it's right, PS3. It's PS3. So GT6 on PS3, the real driving simulator.
I don't
and
know, just the way he talks and asks questions is pretty fun.
yeah, and he's just real, right? Like he didn't sugarcoat the Konami thing. He's like, here's a wall. I quit his social media thing, and yeah, I think that's it. Right?
That's
Didn't
true. He
sugarcoat
also
it.
he doesn't feel like he's scripted, you know?
Yeah, like he's not like, oh yeah, that was the Konami booth, very cool. You know, he's not here to like, you know, make the company look good, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, the Konami booth, yeah, no, they don't really have much. All right, well, I guess we'll end it here, you know?
Metal Gear Solid is all about what we're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly, right? So I think that's why I liked him. I think he's fun, he's very real, you know?
We got some cosplay. We got some folks taking their pictures, getting ready.
So,
We got a Blizzard fan.
oh yeah, he was
Blizzard
always my
fan, Blizzard
favorite
employee.
part.
I'm a fan today.
You're a fan?
Oh.
Yeah, so you just interviewing random dude, right?
What do you guys have here?
I guess this is the Blizzard Entertainment's booth, where we are displaying, well, where Blizzard is displaying.
I guess this is the Blizzard Entertainment booth, yes.
One, I believe. So.
All right, awesome, man. Well, enjoy the rest of your show. I'll let you be a fan for the day. So, all right, let's move on.
I'll let you be a
Again,
fan.
PS3 stuff that we'll check out later. They got Final Fantasy.
I like how he did that and
When
he
returns.
like actually took it with stride. That was
Another
pretty funny.
anticipated title, Beyond
Yeah,
the Souls,
right.
Is up in here. Looks like they got some levels playable for people to jump in, get their Ellen Page on real quick. She's a badass, dude. I'm sorry, you know. I'm not the biggest Ellen Page fan, but in this game she looks pretty dope. So I'm looking forward to that title. Really intriguing.
Yeah,
Let's
she's kind of a badass
venture
in the
on
game.
Into the deeper conundrums of the
Nah,
PlayStation booth.
really to play, I don't know, now you got me intrigued. I mean, she is in the army, I guess.
Screens all over the place.
Yeah.
So they probably did make her pretty badass.
Screen displays, these Sony folks. So let's try to get into the PlayStation 4 realm. It's gonna be a hard go, but let's just.
You know, he's really good at navigating the crowd, too.
PlayStation 4 games.
I
here.
know, he's actually getting through here pretty easily. Like, I'm kind of surprised.
We got Pinball Arcade. We've got
Yeah,
Octodad,
Warframe's so cool.
Dadliest Catch. Jeez, this is gonna be a tough one, Sully. Should we do it? Let's go, right? Let's go. Let's keep moving. So we got
Should we
Pinball
do it?
Arcade.
Oh no. Sully's probably thinking, don't bother.
We've got Octodad,
All right.
Dadliest Catch. Obviously these are the indie titles that they
Octodad.
promoted last night at the press conference, so people are enjoying their Octodad, Dadliest Catch. Okay, let's make our way, squeeze on through here. On this side, we got some more PS4 titles. We got Ho-Ho-Come right there.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like to be a cameraman for like a Homer Robaro like walkthrough. You know, I wonder if they try to keep it the same
I don't
cameraman.
even know how the title. How you
I
play
wouldn't
that
be
title. Looks like they're using
surprised. At least,
looks like these
obviously,
little
for the
touchpad
same
area
year, they probably have
to
them put out in
control
pairs, right?
your little worm.
Probably.
But,
Because, I mean, you might as well have the
there's
same
boxes.
person
There's
working
boxes.
with the
There's
same
PS4
interviewer.
in all its glory.
True.
He's using
Mac
the
Pro.
controller right now, I guess, to move the dude around. I can't tell whether or not he's using the touchscreen or the analog sticks, but I think they're trying to figure it out themselves. But there's a good look at the box and the controller. We got Blacklight. I'm sorry. We got Blacklight Retribution.
I don't
Oh,
remember much
okay.
about Blacklight Retribution.
Take a look. Ooh,
I don't know that game yet. I don't think I've ever played it or seen anything of it.
FPS. Through a nade. Look out, nade.
We got Nade.
That looks pretty cool. All right, let's keep moving. Got some more Blacklight. And, man, we already burned through 5 minutes. You kidding me? All right, well, that was like the first look at the PlayStation booth. And,
A Lone Survivor, the director's cut. You can't see it here because he's not tilting up, but that's a pretty solid game too. I need to never played it actually, but seen some gameplay footage.
we still got some Vita.
It seemed pretty good. Do want to stream that at some point.
To look at. So, we'll
Yeah,
be
they also have Flower there too, which is pretty hype.
Another game I need to play. So Blacklight Retribution, I mean, did pretty good, I think. Well, it says mixed average, but I don't know, I'm seeing some 8s and 9s. IGN given the rare 8.5.
That is pretty rare for them, actually.
A sequel to Blacklight Tango Down. Oh, I remember that one, kind of. I played it, but I don't remember anything about it. Which, you know, might be saying something. I don't know.
Hey folks, it's Homer
Ubisoft.
again at the Showfloor, South Hall. Right now we're at one of the biggest and most active booths here at E3, which is Ubisoft. They've got a huge lineup at this year's show. They got Assassin's Creed 4.
Yeah, probably because of Assassin's Creed.
It looks like they're doing a bunch of multiplayer
Yeah.
demo for the game. It looks pretty awesome. I'm way into the whole pirate vibe. And yeah, let's see if we can get a little audio from this one.
Not you will still know that the person who's trying to kill you is around the area, so you will try to get away from that or hide or just do something to actually prevent it.
Cool. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Cool.
Multiplayer. So if we keep going around this way, we've got the crew. Oops, sorry. Don't want to elbow anybody. We got the crew here. Looks like it's behind closed doors. Pretty sick trailer that they showed off earlier this week. So let's check out what's going on. There's John.
All right, see South Park.
Yeah.
Give a little shout out, baby.
How are you, GameSpot? Happy E3.
Jay Miller, one of the tried and true. You're showing off some Stick of Truth, right?
South Park is Stick of Truth, you know it.
We'll get a little more in depth later.
Pardon?
We'll get a little more in depth later, I assume.
Oh, way more in depth.
I just got to get a shout out, though.
Jeff, and then there's him.
Yeah, and then there's John Miller, dude.
Oh, man. It's
Looking forward to
4
it.
to 5 feet.
Yikes, yikes. All right, so we're moving on here. We got some crew right here. Look at that setup, man. They got the whole like roll cage action. It's pretty sick.
That's pretty
It's got
sick.
some, it's got some Mad Max vibe to it. Speaking of Mad Max, I wonder if
Oh, they have
added
the
that
Division there
I
too.
don't think
They do.
No, it's not here. But, we got
That
some-
game was pretty not great, right?
Wiley Robinson gave us a very in-depth
I think it started off not good, but eventually, like as they got updates, it became pretty decent.
I could believe it. I could believe it.
Got Tom Clancy's The Division. Looks like that game's getting a lot of attention. A lot of best of E3 nominees. I'm not too sure what they're playing in the middle here. Oh, that's
I do remember that was very hyped. The Division was very hyped.
what is that game? What are they playing?
Yeah.
What are you guys showing off here in the middle?
Spies vs. Mercs.
Sorry?
Spies vs. Mercs, our multiplayer.
Oh, awesome.
Spies versus
Tell us a
Mercs.
little bit about it.
Oh my god.
Which one's that?
You can do it. I have faith in you. You can do it. You can totally do it.
Okay, so this is Spies vs. Mercs. It's the legendary mode that we're bringing back to Splinter Cell Blacklist. We're so excited. We've got our team up on stage. They're going to be taking the crowd through the demo. It's hot. It's really
You did awesome.
Oh, it's from Splinter
Always have
Cell.
faith in yourself. Always have faith in yourself. Thank you very much. All right, so we're gonna move
I did
on
hear
to
that
the
one.
next
I did hear that was
stuff.
actually pretty fun. To be honest,
We got
the
some Watch
multiplayer
Dogs,
in
another
Splinter
behind
Cell.
closed doors thing, because that game is
Okay.
super hot. And,
That's cool.
yeah, just in time, because that dude's gonna blow out my audio. So Ubisoft booth, come check it out, South Hall.
Showing you Splinter Cell and then gone. Yeah, see, these are going much quicker. I think.
I
Probably
mean,
because
yeah.
of the not delay. SOE booth.
I
Which
mean-
one's SOE? Sony Online Entertainment. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just going. It's probably about the same amount of time, or just less loading screen
Hey, folks,
time.
we're back here in the West Hall this time. We're at the Sony Online Entertainment booth. Always a friendly booth to visit. They got all sorts of PC online games going on right here. They got PlanetSide 2.
PlanetSide 2.
Franchise here. Folks are getting into. Looks like 1, 2.
I kind of
3,
wish,
4,
like,
5,
that's a game I
6,
kind of wish I played more
We'll check it out. Let's see if we can get anybody
back in the day.
to give us the quick rundown on PlanetSide 2.
Just never did. Played some.
See how this one just, like,
I think it's because a lot of my friends never got into it.
Now on PS4. Oh no, you know this PlanetSide
That's
2,
fair.
We've got DC Universe Online now on PS4. Folks are playing it on PS4. That's pretty awesome. It looks about
My friends were the TF2 Dota crowd,
Are you representing
right?
DC Comics Online?
Yeah.
Online?
I am part of the team that works with DC Universe Online, yes.
So what can you tell us? It's now on PS4.
We are bringing the game to PS4. We are actively working on it currently. Right now, we are demoing the PS4. We're running live on PS3 and PC. So we do have the PS4 on the floor here at E3. We're very excited to show it off.
And you mentioned that there's folks playing on PC over here. Is there like cross-platform play going on?
No, not currently, but it is our intention that the PS3 players and the PS4 players will share servers, and that you would be able to play your characters that you've leveled up on the PS3 on the PS4. So, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Pretty big for the time, I'd say.
Launch, or is it going to be somewhere in 2014?
We will hopefully
Yeah.
get a launch title, yes.
Awesome. Has the reception been pretty good so far?
We've had non-stop people at these stations. It's been kind of a whirlwind crazy, but a wonderful kind of crazy. Everybody's been very, very nice and just really excited, and we're excited to see their reaction. So it's been really, really quite wonderful. So.
Well, thank you for the impromptu interview. Appreciate it. All right, cool. So that's the word, folks. DC Universe Online, PS3, PS4. Hopefully it'll be a launch title. Now let's see if we can get some PlanetSide folks here. The lady's back. The lady's back. Should I go get her? She like conveniently walked away when we walked by.
Oh.
All right, let's see if we can get somebody to give us the rub real quick on PlanetSide 2. Are you part of the PlanetSide 2 team? Would you mind giving us a quick rundown on what you guys got showing off here?
Sure. This is PlanetSide 2. It is an MMO FPS, and when I say MMO, I mean massively. Like, most FPS games get 16 people in a match. And we got a couple thousand in here, so yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of some MM.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
I would say
That's pretty MM.
Oh yeah. A couple more M's in there, yeah, for sure.
So what level are they demoing right now?
This is one of our continents, Indar, and we have basically 3 maps, and they're just huge. It's open world. So
like this was for sure very massive.
You can go wherever. It's just an open world. If you want to go fight at the Crown, you go fight at the Crown, and you waltz yourself over there with your crew and your 12-man delivery vehicle, and you kill
the 12-man delivery vehicle. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's 12, and then there's 20 of them. So I cannot stress enough how many people there are playing this game and doing things at the same time. It's ridiculous.
How's the reception been so far? It looks like this place has been packed like top to bottom both days.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty busy, and we're loving it.
Cool. Well, thank you for the impromptu interview. Appreciate
I wonder if we'll ever see a PlanetSide 3.
Here on the PC, MMO, as she puts it. Now let's take a look at Dragon's Prophet. We got some Dragon's Prophet here. Let's see if we can get somebody to talk about
Dragon's Prophet.
Looks like another MMO vibe here.
Not looking too impressed.
It's kind of cool.
What do you think of the game so far, man?
I mean, it looks like a WoW clone, but it doesn't look bad.
Never played it before?
Can't say I've ever played it.
How does it feel, man? How does it?
Oh, it says was. Oh, it was shut down 2020.
Looks like a mage.
North American server shut down in 2015.
Oh, okay, so the American didn't last very long, but it was still a thing in Asia, I assume.
I would think so, because you had
Game Clown is free to download, no monthly subscription fee. Game is funded by real money transactions.
I can see why it did better in Asia than America.
yeah, they're much more willing to kind of put up with that, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do a quick read here. Player housing is available, giving the player the option to buy their own house and customize it with items. Action-based combat system using mouse for auto-targeting and attack combos. Ability to tame a dragon, which can be used to aid the player in combat or a flying mount when out of combat. Can be improved alongside the player. Endgame sandbox player versus player design called the Frontier System. It consists of a map of islands which guild alliances can compete for control of in order to capture strongholds. 4 different classes: Guardian, heavily armed melee, Rangers, Oracle, and Sorcerer. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it would have been great, though, to be honest.
I mean, probably not, no.
Alright, the Capcom booth. The floor report.
Bar back here in the South Hall. Right behind me, actually, is some zombie action. And if you have any guesses, Dead Rising 3 with the Capcom booth. But we're just going to roll through, see what they got. They got a lot
Dude,
of
interview the zombie.
As a Dead Rising fan, I was super excited when they made this announcement at the Microsoft press conference, and yeah, I'm stoked. Look at this getup, though. This is pretty dope. You got, like, body parts strewn all over the place. Let's see if I can bin. Oh, damn. What do you think about the new consoles, man?
He is. Nice.
PS4 or Xbox One? How do you feel about having to be online all the time for Xbox One, man? Play your games. You can't play your games. I feel the same way, man.
I hope the zombie got extra money.
I
can appreciate the zombie doesn't break character.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright.
Dual Destinies. It's such a good game.
I really need to play them.
Oh, they did a courtroom thing for it? Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, did they? Oh, wait, I want to see it. Oh, they did. You're right. Okay, that's actually pretty dope.
Look at that.
And they have, like...
Yeah.
You know what? That statue's actually really good, too.
Looks like they got it on the 3DS.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually done in, like, the colors much like the game. I'm actually really impressed. I thought that was part of the backdrop here. But no, it's like a proper statue. That's really cool.
That is really cool.
I'm going to go ahead and get up here. Object a few times.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So that's hot.
Be on stand.
Before the crazy crew is here, so we can walk freely with all this free space before it gets crazy. And right over here, we got some Lost Planet 3 setups.
Oh boy, Lost Planet.
Everybody can play.
I don't think 3 was good. I think I heard it wasn't really that good.
One game that everybody's stoked about, DuckTales Remastered. And right here, we got the whole sing-along booth situation. Let's see if we can get a performance in here. Let me I know my voice is going, but let me see if I can try my licks, try my chops real quick at this. Mind if I jump in real quick? Bust some DuckTales? All right. What do I do? Just hit the button?
You get 1 practice and then the real thing.
The 1 practice and the real thing, all right.
Oh, go over, go.
DuckTales sing along, take 1 practice. I'm just going to go for the real thing right now. Screw it. Look at me, I'm right there. Can you get that shot right there? I'm all up in the camera right there, dude.
I'm all up in the camera.
Come on, man, let's go. Let's run. I'm ready
Cameraception.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Dude, Homer's so ready.
He's like really excited for this.
Please stop emailing me for a quote. Tim Schafer. I'm watching the trailer, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, here we go.
Okay, that's really good.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's
Okay, you know what? Because he's doing this, you know what? We're gonna go on 1 time. So we're gonna go on normal. We may as well listen to him sing, right?
Yeah, I think that's
we'll give
fair enough.
Homer our full review. This is just a practice. Also, good OP, by the way, is DuckTales.
like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes.
Good job, cameraman.
It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo. Every day
No, look at him go.
they're making DuckTales.
He's doing well, but you can definitely tell when he gets to the higher notes, his voice is cracking a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Did you watch behind you? The stranger out to find you.
You're doing great, Homer.
Grabs onto some DuckTales. Woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Because of daring to die.
I see you thought the camera was still back there.
All right,
Yeah.
man, I'm losing my voice. I'm done. I'm done.
That's a good point. He's been talking like all day, probably.
Sorry. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
I didn't even consider that. Yeah, his voice is probably actually shot.
All right, that's it.
I mean, yeah.
Come check it out. Sing along to
He's gotta talk with all this energy like all day. That's gotta be exhausting.
Zombies. It's the bomb over here.
You can tell his voice is actually dead after that now. He needs a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, give him like a 5-10 minute break.
Right, NVIDIA booth. I'm kind of curious about this.
Yeah, we're here at the NVIDIA booth. You caught me sleeping a little bit silly. Anyways, we're getting in here because they got a lot of cool stuff. They got Warframe right here, a third-person action game. Pretty sweet.
Man, look at that.
Dude just spelled
Classic
it.
Warframe.
Shooting.
Yeah.
There you go. Ooh, look at that. Broke him up like he was a
Ooh.
walker. A walker beyond the wall. Maybe not. We got Arma 3 right over here. We'll get a little bit more in depth with that later at the Bohemian Interactive booth. But as you can see, the game looks pretty cool, man. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty slick. So definitely want to get more.
Arma's pretty cool. Once again, a game I never played, but one I kind of wish I did.
Gaming area right here where they got Splinter Cell Blacklist. And if you were watching our show earlier, we had a big full 8-minute demo with our good friend Wiley Robinson at the Microsoft booth. But this is quite possibly one of the things that excuse me, I just burped. Excuse me. It's being hyped the most. It's the NVIDIA Shield.
Go the Shield.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the shield.
Xbox 360 controller with like a screen that pops up.
That was considered just kind of mediocre, wasn't it?
Let's check out
I
Max Payne.
think
No,
so,
check
but
out
I
Max
never
Payne.
actually used it. I don't know a lot about it.
What? I went to Arma practice. Well, whatever. Let's do it.
Man, imagine going back in time and going like, yo, guys,
Is it A? Is it
now
B?
you
Oh,
can
back
take
up.
like what's essentially a small, powerful PC into your hands.
NVIDIA Shield.
You know?
NVIDIA Shield is a high-performance gaming portable.
Yeah.
Also focused for both Android games, PC games, and entertainment. So
But like an
Honestly,
actually
I-
pretty decent size screen. Yeah, go ahead.
on Google Play, syncs
Yeah,
right
honestly, I wonder how it would change the future if you could take something like that back to the 90s.
Shield enhanced games.
Man, crazy, dude. Like that would probably.
Stream PC titles onto your Shield
You know, but the question is though, right? Like if you do that,
Yeah.
what company do you go to first?
Oh,
Who do you want
see,
to
that's a
give
tough
like
one.
the technology to? You know? Like who do you want to give like a massive edge? Who do you want to basically give a monopoly to?
The full experience.
Yeah, plugs into your TV, plays movies.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure, like,
Facebook, web
who would
browser,
utilize it
And the
best.
screen, do you guys have? What are the specs on the screen here?
So it's a 5-inch Retinal display. It's running high definition. It's also
See, I
so just like an Android tablet device or a superphone.
I feel like-
you're gonna be able to
Oh man, see, I feel like Sony would be good for that.
Resemble
I feel like Microsoft would use it for evil.
Was that like intentional or was that
Yeah.
I feel like Sony is like probably the more neutral choice. I feel like Nintendo wouldn't utilize the technology in the best way.
to have that console-like, traditional console-like experience.
How much is it going to retail for and when's it coming out?
Because Nintendo's never been about like technology, right? They're more about like innovation, but not really about like, you know, pushing like
All right, so we'll keep going on.
graphical technology and stuff, right? I don't know. What do you
Yeah.
think?
NVIDIA Shield. More NVIDIA Shield.
I mean, just off the top of my head, like, I know they're more like TV companies, but you could maybe give it to someone like Samsung or Panasonic.
I mean, true, you could.
I just don't know how useful that would necessarily be. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not too sure who I would give it to.
Yeah, it's a tough one. WB Floor Report.
Oh, nice. We get to see the water tower.
Hey folks, Homer and Bar back here on the show floor, E3 2013. We are at the Warner Brothers booth, and as you can see behind me, we got Mad Max in his full glory. That was one of the big highlights of the Sony press conference that I got super stoked about. I'm not too sure what they're showing. Let's maybe try to see if there's a dude who's willing to talk. What are you guys showing off here at the booth?
Mad Max.
You know what he's showing off, okay? He's got his shirt. He's by the poster.
So, as a tried and true Mad Max fan, how strict to the movies are you guys staying?
I can't really talk about that, to be honest with you. You're gonna have to wait and see.
I have to wait to maybe jump in line.
Absolutely. I mean, go check it out because it's absolutely worth seeing.
Cool. And you, we're with GameSpot. I know that we had an appointment with you earlier in the day, or maybe even yesterday. Yeah. So, you know, what's the reception been so far?
It's been fantastic. I mean, ever since we released or announced on Monday, it's been absolutely fantastic.
I mean, they're
We've got
never
such
gonna
great
say it's
feedback.
bad if it's bad.
I mean, that's true.
I enjoyed the rest of the show. All right, so that's all we're gonna get. That's all I expected to get, honestly. As we go through, we got some origins right here. Sully is a big fan. Cameraman Sully is a big fan of the Batman series. I'm sure he's excited to get his hands on that. Looks like they got some behind the closed door games.
I was gonna say, is he gonna do the nod? Yeah.
Nothing new. Nothing new to see at the booth. Just go check out our stream. We got all you want to see.
Also, that guy that walked past had a lot of swag.
He did, right?
You know what? We had the game on the stage, so nothing.
Yeah, that guy, right? Yeah, he does have a lot of swag. Even more than I noticed.
Right over here, we got some scribbled down.
Yeah.
A DC Comics adventure, which is interesting, considering you know, you wouldn't. How do you put DC comic characters in a Scribblenauts game when the world is so expansive and it's so you can create anything in that game? How do you stay tried and true to the DC comic genre? It looks like they're pulling it off because
yeah, that game never really made a lot of sense to me, but I also never played it, so.
People are creating. Look, this one's got a Starfire. See what that does.
Oh, nice.
Starfire. I guess that's.
I mean, that is indeed Starfire.
Character he created, perhaps? I'm not too sure. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Ooh, he's never seen Teen Titans.
So
He's not. Homer. I'm getting disappointed in you, my man.
Doing good, doing real good, you know.
A dying light, man.
How you living?
Batman is hard to get into, but it looks real promising. Titan Falls.
You know, I should do that to you sometime. Instead of asking how are you, I should say how you living.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I kind of like that. Dude, really
You know,
said
maybe we
that.
should do that next time we go into the Discord with the guys.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty good.
What you going for?
You know what? I'm gonna say Xbox. I'm gonna get it, but to keep it real with you, I'm getting both. I've always got all systems. I don't care. I got a Wii sitting at the house. It ain't got nothing but dust on it, but I still got it. So I'm
Relatable. Not gonna lie.
Ain't got nothing but dust on it.
Xbox.
You're the first two cats that I've heard say that all week. What about you, young man? Xbox. Which who's your daddy?
Ooh.
All right, so you're gonna play both of them anyways, right?
That one. So honest.
All right, so we'll keep going. We got Lego. We got some Lego action over here. We got some Infinite Crisis. Man, what are you guys showing out for Infinite Crisis?
I'm not supposed to.
Ooh, not supposed to. All right, let's move on. So
Not supposed to.
Got shut down.
Oh, those are cool.
That is pretty cool.
Just doing a bunch of gameplay. Folks can play. Again, am I getting the wrap up? You wrapping me up? All right, let's go through it real quick. Dying Light, Good Night, Good Luck. That's behind closed doors. Scribblenauts, Lego. Boom, done. WB.
A lot of behind closed doors stuff for WB as well, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I assume a lot of the closed door stuff are probably games that are more in like an alpha state.
Probably. Because, yeah, we've seen how the general player base takes games that are like alpha. They're like, damn,
Yeah.
it looks like this? My god, GTA 6 looks like this? It's like, guys, the game's like in a very early state. It's not gonna look good. They're literally testing things, you know. People are like, man, GTA 6 is gonna be awful. It's like, Jesus.
I always saw that was so funny when we had those leaks come out and people saw like the test footage. And I'm just like, guys, no, the game is not going to look like that. The game looks very, very basic until like the last 20% of the game.
Yeah, right? Like, it's almost like the average gamer, at that point at least, didn't know how games were made. Right? You work on the pretty stuff last. You work on all the basic stuff first. It's going to look like ass, but like that's the point.
At that point, that was like a few months ago.
Yeah, right?
Like, I understand not knowing any details, but I don't know. I feel like it should be common sense that you don't pretty it up until you've got everything working properly.
I mean, you'd think, right? You'd think that'd be common sense. I don't know, common sense is not very common, especially on the internet. So the Square Enix booth.
Hey folks,
should be fun.
Here on the show floor, E3 2013. Behind me is the Square Enix booth. And before I jump into that, just a little bit of background. Square Enix is notorious for not letting people film any other stuff. So the key is I'm going to try to go for as long as I can before I get the whole... All right, so let's see how long we go. All right, here we go. We're jumping into...
Didn't know that. That's kind of interesting.
Right now,
That is. I could see it though.
We got a Realm Reborn of Final Fantasy 14 online. Looks like we got all the character classes on display that you can play here.
Man, very old looking.
Pugilist here.
Trying to see if like that area is recognizable. Tis not.
I mean that looks like Limsa.
So far, so good. So far,
Could be like a very early Limsa, maybe. Yeah,
like
maybe
the
you're right.
one looks like the Limsa Plaza.
Just with a lot more grass.
The other one's probably... Oh, I want to say it's in Lenoska. I want to say... East Lenoska, maybe?
I'd make it here. Tell you what, if you... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's the one that's like just outside of the city, I think.
Here, challenge mode. Look at the map and see if you can find the exact location.
No.
It's by an aetherite. It's by an aetherite. It might be easy enough to find. You know,
I mean,
assuming they didn't remove that, they may have.
Also, I do find it funny that the Conjurer is in Limsa because it starts in Gridania in the game, which is a completely different city.
That is pretty funny.
I know it's just for the demo; they have them all there so people could try out all the classes, but I find it funny.
Right now we got some
Thief.
right here, Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, nice. I really need to play 13.
Me too.
You a big Final Fantasy fan, dude?
Oh yeah, it's always been a great series to me.
What are you looking forward to in this game, man?
Just a whole lot of new characters, a lot of new enemies, and just great magic spells, I guess.
Lightning Returns, dude. What's up with that?
Lightning Returns,
Final
dude.
Fantasy 13 was awesome, so why not do it again?
Why not?
Yeah.
Hey, cash cow.
It's gonna be a winner.
But this is like the third one.
Enjoying the show so far? We'll keep going. We're doing pretty
I really do just love how he's like Lightning Returns, dude. You know, like it's like all right.
Because you get the jack fools for some jewels. Look like a ninja.
I still find it really funny in retrospective, like they did 3 Final Fantasy 13 games when people really weren't that big into it. Maybe it was different in Japan. I'm not too sure, but it's really funny.
Maybe.
Yeah, a lot of different numbers in the Final Fantasy series. Can't even keep track anymore. Let's see if we can talk to this guy real quick, man.
Yeah.
Hey, how you enjoying the game?
Huh? I'm liking it. I mean, I love the original, but this is pretty amazing.
Yeah. Does it stay tried and true or what?
Yeah, it's pretty close to the original. I mean, it's just obviously it's a graphical overhaul. So, and it's a pretty solid game in its own right.
Cool. So you got to school me real quick. Final Fantasy 10-2, is that the name of it?
Right, correct. I mean, each Final Fantasy game is technically its own story. So Final Fantasy 10, for example, is not a sequel to 9 or 8 or 7. So 10-2 is a sequel to 10 itself.
Dude, you just mind blown.
Look at that.
Yeah, dude knows. Respect to you.
The rest of the game and enjoy
He
the
does.
Cool. All right, so we're rolling through here.
I just love it so much when you go up to random people and they actually want to like talk with them.
It is really good, right?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, nice.
Well, it's actually
He's got to win the duel.
It's a remake, an HD remake of the first game. It comes out September 10th. It's gonna have also the game that was on.
Oh no!
Oh, 013.
I didn't realize you could lose that way. I don't think I ever did that.
So far, so good, man. Everyone seems to be enjoying their time playing. So.
All right, man. Thanks again. All right, dude. Feeling good. Got a little hop in my step right now. Square Enix booth. I'm just gonna Santo. Oh no, this is kind of tight right here. Let's go around this way. In true Square Enix fashion,
Like, no, I already saw that. Get out of here.
It looks like a
nice ARR
game. Final Fantasy 14. I could be wrong though. I probably am. So,
Gaius!
but enjoy it. It's a Final Fantasy game, and it's on the big screen. So, let's go through here.
I think it's like Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, I don't know.
Some of their other franchises.
I'm taking a guess.
Which would include Saints Row 4. Let's see if we can.
Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4. What do you think about Saints Row 4 so far, man?
I love it. My favorite thing right now is this thing right here.
What the hell is that thing?
This thing is what they call the dubstep gun.
Dubstep gun is probably the best thing about the game.
Playing, but basically it warms up a little bit and then it drops, and then just everything starts going.
It drops the beats.
Dubstep playing, and
but yeah, I don't know.
Just like digitize on screen, and people just get annihilated.
I just missed actually being able to need cars.
And that's kind of just what I've been doing for like the past 10 minutes.
I like customizing them. You know, it was fun.
Well, that's kind of the only thing I don't like about this is that you get all these superpowers that it's literally more efficient just to run around and jump around the city than it is to actually take cars.
Yeah, right? Like, it's so much better to just, like, fly and run around and everything. Like, it's fun in its own way, but it's, I don't know. It gets rid of some of the fun for me, personally.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a Saints Row game at that point.
We got Deus Ex Human Revolution, director's cut. Dude's playing it on the WiiU.
Oh, nice.
That looks pretty good, man. I'm pretty impressed with the WiiU. I know it's only 1080p. Everybody's like, oh, Thanks for catching up to the current gen WiiU, but I'm still impressed. It looks good. Yeah. And I think that's it. Murdered, Soul Suspect. Apparently that game is like hardcore, so I don't know what's up with that game. But yeah, let's just.
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of that game, but it's kind of interesting. You play as like a detective, and you, after a certain event, like really early in the story, you kind of find out you're dead, and you have to like use your ghost powers to figure out how you died.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, like it has a really cool premise. I just remember it feeling really clunky when I played it, and I didn't get very far in it. One day I'll give it another chance, though.
One day. Also, I do appreciate this Xbox One reveal you revisited as bad as you remember. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Definitely as bad as we remember. Activision Blizzard booth. All right, let's go have a look at this.
Hey folks, Homer Bar back here on the stage show floor of E3 2013. We're at the Activision Blizzard booth, and right behind me we got this crazy Tyrael statue created by Steve Wong for BlizzCon 2011. That thing is pretty sick.
Oh, that's from BlizzCon. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, so they're reusing it. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because BlizzCon 2011 would have been the year they announced it, I imagine.
I believe so.
Because it came out like June 2012. So.
And as you can see, lots of folks playing some Diablo 3 over here. Looks like they're playing it on some PS3s. Yep.
I wonder if they have something similar for Diablo 4, like a big statue of Lilith or something.
I could believe it. I could believe it. I think they did actually.
Yeah, that makes sense. She was in pretty much all the marketing from what I remember.
And look at this line. This line is huge. There's people waiting patiently to get their hands on, or maybe not even get their hands on, probably just watch somebody demo. Because I'm not too sure if they're giving people the opportunity to play it, but these folks look stoked. These dudes are feeling it. So let's see if we can like penetrate. Let's get in here.
Are we penetrating?
Just cut through the line.
This looks like off limit stuff, but yeah, let's go back this way.
I like how that guy turns around and he's like, hey.
Yeah, getting all intimidating.
He almost got bouncered. The bouncer.
The bouncer.
Guinness was talking about yesterday during our stage 2 floor editor check-in that they got Activision Blizzard has rented like these crazy arms from like a Toyota plant. I don't think that's actual like Toyota manufacturing robot arms, but those are pretty decadent display.
That's some pretty crazy lore.
Some big ass TVs, but you know.
That's pretty cool actually.
Blizzard, I think they can afford it. I have a hunch that they can afford, you know, putting a crazy display on like this. So let's keep going. Yeah. What are these folks in line for? What are you guys in line for? What are you guys going to say?
Skylanders.
Skylanders? What's up with Skylanders? What are you excited about?
It's cool. I'm actually in line for my nephew. He's 7. He really loves the game, and they're giving away a really rare collectible Skylanders toy. So
do you know the drop? Like what are they giving away?
I'm not exactly sure on the exact specifics of it, but I mean they do this every year for E3, and
that's kind of cool.
Something that he's gonna really love. So you know, I'm trying to stay the favorite uncle. So.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh,
that's a cool guy.
That's really sweet.
That is. Okay, I like that guy.
Sorry, excuse me. Ooh, all right, getting through. Yeah, as you can see, it looks like they have some sort of crazy like panorama. Let's get in here. Let's just step in here if we can. Is it all access? Sweet. Let's roll.
Sweet.
So this crazy panoramic screen.
Activision Blizzard.
All the games that they have on the show floor, like all the trailers, the gameplay. I mean, look at this thing, dude.
That is pretty cool.
Panoramic LED.
Yeah.
Or it looks like it's projected. It's projected.
So let's watch the trailers in IMAX.
There's at least, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At least 24 projectors piecing this mosaic of Activision Blizzard visuals together, man. Wow. That is insane. All right, let's try to round it out, see what they got on the back end of this.
Honestly, I wonder how hard it is to program the projectors to display something like that.
Yeah, I'd be really curious.
Just because I could. All sorts of hydraulics on that.
Nice.
Now it's moving.
Pretty big monitors.
That's cool. That is actually cool.
Yeah.
Let's roll around the back end.
I do wonder how much they would have paid to rent one of those. It can't have been cheap.
Oh, for sure not.
People getting all lined up. Oh my God! Look how long the Skylanders line gets. Let's ask some more folks. Let's see. You're getting down.
That's interesting. Yeah, Skylanders is a lot more popular than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Feel it. So, are you in line to get the free Skylanders thing, or what? So we talked to somebody earlier.
Man, definitely shut me up from like earlier, eh? With I don't know, Skylanders. I don't know if it was that popular, was it? Apparently it was.
Yeah, I didn't think it was quite that popular, especially with the older people. But like the other guy did, maybe they're just getting it for their kids and stuff too, right?
Maybe.
There's so much that I haven't even seen yet that I'm really excited for.
Is this your first E3?
Yes, it is. I know.
E3, wow. So, are there any words right now that you can encapsulate your experience with?
Are there any words?
Amazing and awesome.
Shock, amazing and awesome. Okay.
Oh man, you know what? I'm afraid you're going to need to watch the GameSpot E3 Survival Guide because I don't think those shoes will pass. You need to get some more comfy shoes. I'm telling you, Dr. Schultz will be your best friend. So, pro tip, maybe for tomorrow.
Yeah, for tomorrow.
Well, get your free stuff. Enjoy the rest of your show. See ya. All right. Skylanders. This is all Skylanders right here. Skylander hype, baby. Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah.
I love Spyro the Dragon. I love you. Yeah, Skylanders E3 2013, baby. That's right. That was hype. You got me.
Okay, like okay, you know the Skylanders line actually pretty based. I'm not gonna lie, actually has a lot of cool people in it.
I'm in on that. Skylanders, get some free stuff.
Okay, found the underline. That's still pretty good.
That is really good. Man, I wonder if that guy said that he didn't get like any new Spyro Beyond Reignited.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Sega booth.
Hey folks,
See the big spinning Sonic?
E3 2013, South Hall, in front of the Sega booth, and what would a Sega booth be without a little Sonic? Sonic
Yo, Lost World
is here. You come check it out, play it. It's like the whole 3D version of Sonic. Check out that trailer a little bit. Sonic is as blue as ever. It's running, jumping, doing all sorts of stuff. And let's go check out this little area they got. Looks like they got a lot of merch.
So I feel like this is a very similar booth to the one they had last year, actually. I think that one also had a spinning Sonic on top.
So far, so good.
Yeah, I believe so.
Tried and true Sonic franchise?
It is kind of neat.
Not really
So better than other Sonics.
Man, what's up with that?
Oh, not faster.
Using the whole
Okay.
WiiU controller in tandem with it.
It's kind of neat to see them like reuse booths though, as we watch this.
Yeah.
Let's check out this level they explained.
Also, that guy's a true stan. He has like a SMT4 badge on his lanyard.
Let me see. Ah, you're right.
It's pretty nice. I know Atlas normally gets that stuff like that, so it's pretty cool to see.
Do you think he's like a part of the Atlas company to an extent?
No, they just give that out to E3 attendees. They do it pretty much every year. They did do it every year.
Okay, that's cool.
Let's check out this level they explained. Looks like he's trying to traverse this crazy like world of spokes. Just jumping around, hitting dudes. I mean, it kind of feels a little bit like a little Mario. Feels a little Mario-ish.
A bit, yeah.
A little bit.
So, but you know, maybe this is just one level. Oh, don't get hit by spikes though. Pro tip.
Yeah, I think that's what I did here about Lost World. You don't really get the same speed in other Sonic games.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
definitely has like a Mario Galaxy vibe to it. But you know, that game's pretty popular. So, honeycombs, go through the honeycombs.
Oh.
Died. All right.
Try again.
So, Sonic Lost World. Look, they got all the merch that you would want to. Check it out. I got their little Sonic hat.
Ah, nice.
Shadow iPhone case.
Oh, that's cool,
You got the
actually.
whole bevy of Sonic franchise characters. Little Sonic cup, if you will.
Yo, Silver.
What? Little puzzle.
Yeah.
We got more Sonic stations here. Oh, a little Sonic energy drink just in case you want to get up and speedy. Little RC car.
Oh.
Little wallet. Crazy.
Oh, notebook. Nice.
Let's keep moving. So that was Sonic Lost World. And then we got some Rome 2 Total War right here. We got
Oh,
some
nice.
in the booth here, man.
Rome 2 wasn't that good.
Oh, no idea. Let's see.
To be honest. Not when it came out, at least. It came out really poor. I think it got better with time.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
But people were pretty disappointed with it.
You can see all the animations of the different people fighting, and I like the first one a lot. Even though, yeah.
So how long you been waiting in line for?
Oh no, that poor guy.
20 minutes.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, the poor guy.
Front too.
Hopefully.
Did you rush the doors? Did you do like the whole like? And got straight in there.
Also, I am noticing that pretty much everyone he's talking to has a Nintendo lanyard.
What do you know about the game?
Yeah, you're right.
As opposed to the previous edition.
He's a fanboy. He's joined me in because I saw the demos and that for the first time.
You're all stoked?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
He's a fanboy, huh? Okay, he's gonna be disappointed in Rome 2.
Oh.
Because yeah, that game came out so bad, so buggy. I heard the sieges were actually broken, where like the sieges didn't work properly.
Oh,
Like the AI
no.
would, the AI would get confused, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know if they couldn't siege you or something, but I heard sieges were broken. I think I believe it got better. Took a while though.
Company of Heroes 2, this is a sequel to the highest rated RTS of all time, Company of Heroes. What you're seeing here now is the open beta build. This is live on Steam for free. You can go and just download it for free, check it out for the next week.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Updates. We've got our seasonal warfare, which is our snow, deep snow, ice, and blizzard technology. But our new line of sight system, it's fantastic.
Awesome. So what feedback did you hear from the previous game that you guys implemented into this game?
Well, they wanted a decent front. That was one of the big pieces of feedback. So we definitely heard that, and they wanted more realism. They wanted bigger explosions, more realistic tanks, more units to play with, more strategy and tactics. So,
So you mentioned this is in beta right now. It's available on Steam for free.
absolutely open beta for the next week. You just need to create a Steam account and you can download it and play.
Awesome. And then so you guys are in beta right now. Do you guys have a release date yet, or?
Yeah, June 25th.
Wow, like right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
We're literally gonna leave E3 and then be like, damn, we gotta launch this thing now.
Yeah, and then
That's actually pretty funny.
Free maps, we got balance updates, we got bug fixes all coming, tons of DLC.
Awesome. What's your name, man?
Greg Wilson, I'm a producer.
Thanks for the quick rundown, man. Yeah. Sweet. Good luck, and looks great. All right, so we're gonna move through. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. That was cool.
Oh, I wanted to see him duck under again.
This area is not correct.
Empty.
But, you know, it's more Company Heroes 2 stuff. We got some more behind closed doors action here. Disney Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Let's go check it out. How you doing, man?
Good to see you.
What are you representing right now?
Everything. We got great stuff on the stand. We have Castle of Illusions back. We have Rome 2. We have Company of Heroes 2. And we have Sonic Lost Planet. Best stuff on the floor.
Dude, I'm gonna say right now, you guys have shown me the most love out of all the booths here. Love.
Of course, man. Yeah, you know what to come back to.
Definitely. So, give me the rundown on Castle of Illusion.
Yeah, I do imagine Homer probably does have a lot of friends, like, in the various companies that he can just go to for interviews.
Probably.
Which, I mean, is a pretty good skill to have. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah, when you're working a job like this, like, networking is really important.
Yeah.
Late summer this year.
You like that?
Yeah, I like that. That's very PR of you. That's awesome, man. You having a good show so far?
I am. It's terrific. This is the day, Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, Wednesday of the show, right?
This is the hump day, dude.
This is the hump day.
So, you give me the quick and easy verdict, man. Did Sony win this year?
They both did great jobs. It was a fantastic year. Let's see what happens. Great job on both sides.
No definitive answer. Ooh, very
they
telling.
both did great.
But you know, there's a lot to see, a lot to get your hands on. So come by.
Yeah, keeping things very neutral. Okay, Mad Cats. This one should be pretty quick as well, like 4 minutes. But I'm kind of curious about this because I know Mad Cats was getting some, you know, like they were the kings of, you know, peripheral stuff back then, right? Still kind of are, I guess.
So I'm not gonna bother them. Anyways, we got all the Mad Cats items here. We got the Mad Cats fight stick. Looks like they're playing a little dive kick right there.
Dive kick, classic.
Too many buttons on this
You ever play dive kick?
I have not.
They also got a L sword.
It's pretty good.
Is that what that is? L sword.
L sword.
Looks like it's on the PC. It's Spanish for the sword. Thanks, Ollie. Appreciate that. Looks like they got a PC gaming setup with a mouse, crazy mouse, super crazy keyboard.
That's a very crazy mouse.
What's happening on screen? I don't know. It's just, am I moving? I don't even.
That's interesting.
Anyways,
pretty crazy.
Setup. We got Company Heroes 2. That looks like the Strike 5 gaming keyboard. Yeah, Strike 5 gaming keyboard. The Rat 5 PC mouse, gaming mouse. Look at that thing. It's all sorts of dials and like adjustments. All your customization needs for all your gaming preferences. So
yeah, you know, yeah, a lot of.
I want to know what this is all about. Let's check it out. I'm just gonna
a lot of mice with like a lot of stuff. Like, what the hell even is that?
Sweet. What does this do?
Huh.
Set that. Set that. Set that. Mute. Mic.
See, I feel like there is such a thing as having too much on a mouse and keyboard.
I was gonna say, do you really need like a screen like that on your keyboard?
No.
I feel like you could do everything that screen does on your computer screen if you really wanted to.
Oh yeah, for sure. But see, then you gotta like click out of your game or something. That one you can just like go on the screen.
Yeah.
So much business being handled. Look, you got the little rope just to let you know, hey, you can't be up in here. That's a lot of business being handled.
Can't go up in here.
Living room setup here with the fight stick gaming setup. We got 2 Mad Cats reps going at it big. Not too sure what they're playing. Sully, what are they playing? Do you know? Take a look. Oh, business. You're stepping into business land, dude. I'm gonna while you tell me what they're playing. A game? That's good. That's accurate.
Killer Instinct.
Okay. Well, let's,
I know the game.
Looks like they got more of the same. Oh, they got the Rat 7 over here, though. So I don't know how that differs from the Rat 5. Still all sorts of dials for all your gaming preferences needs. Crazy.
Oh, did you ever get a mouse like that?
And then we got the looks like
I mean, probably not.
Pro gaming pad. Looks like we got some pro gaming headsets right there. You got the Tritons right there. Let me see if I can talk to this dude real quick about how the setup is. He's immersed. I don't want to pull him out of immersion, man. He's pretty immersed. So we'll just take a look. I think that speaks to the success, though. If the dude is immersed, then they must be pretty damn good. All right.
True. That's good logic.
I think that's it. Mad Cats from the West Hall. Let's throw it back to the stage.
Like, you're basically at the end.
Hey, folks,
okay.
I mean, it still looks like a lot of tabs, but I know some of these are like fairly short.
We're back here on the show floor, E3 2013. We're at the Alienware booth.
So this one's Alienware.
Tech on display here. Looks like they got the new Alienware 18 right here. How's it going, man? You mind us giving us a quick rundown on the laptop right over here?
Yeah, sure. This is our new
So I know with Alienware, like, very expensive, like too expensive for what you get.
We have brushed aluminum.
Yeah.
But they do look pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
They do. They got the tech gamer aesthetic down.
Yeah, they're kind of like the Apple of the gaming world, you know?
Yeah.
They go for like the fancy look, but it's too expensive. Not worth it unless you're just like wasting money.
We changed our design also on the front. You can
yeah,
see
pretty much.
The Tron lights on the sides. Also, we put lights on the touchpad, and we really put a lot of effort into these new systems.
Very cool. And then I also noticed you got some clips audio right here.
So
Man, they were ahead of the game with RGB, man.
To optimize the audio performance experience for our customers. The speakers are Klipsch branded speakers. Klipsch work with us in order to optimize the experience for the customers. And the GUI is done with Dolby. We have the Dolby Theater 4.0 as well.
Do you mind showing us what else you guys got on display here at the booth?
Oh yeah, sure. We also revamped our backpacks. These backpacks match the idea of the notebook.
I forgot they also did backpacks.
Messenger backpack.
Yeah.
If you only want to carry your notebook and want to carry a lot of things around, they're really we improved the padding on the notebook. I'm on the backpacks, as you can see. You can carry all your stuff, all your gear, your books. This is an excellent backpack. One of the nice features is the zipper doesn't go all the way down. So if you have something really heavy besides your notebook, the backpack will not open all the way. It will just open halfway, and then the backpack will not fall off your. The notebook will not fall off your backpack. You can see the padding is great. Yep. We thought about everything. We have room for your water bottle. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, this is
hidden water bottle compartment.
No. This is
yeah.
This is a water-resistant backpack. Well, so it's pretty cool. We spend a lot of time designing this backpack as well.
Spend all their time designing that backpack.
Yeah. The X51 is our small form factor desktop. We added new, we added new graphics cards. It now comes with a GTX 670 graphics card from NVIDIA. We also added the
man, a GTX 670.
Haswell processors on the
man, top of the line back then.
Factor is pretty cool. You can carry it around. It's
yeah.
the same size of a console. Several customers confuse it with a console, but it's much better than a console. Way much better. You get a lot of performance in a box with a small size. So you can see we set up a living room experience. You can put it on your living room. It's perfect for gaming with your friends. You can take it anywhere, as I said.
Cool. Let's talk about price point for these things. So it looks like this one's starting at $699.
This is $699 with let me see. Yeah, it's $699 with a GTX 660. Oh no, sorry, GTX 650. It goes. You can actually it's $599 if you buy it with we sell with Ubuntu Linux. $699 with Windows 7 or 8.
Right.
The option of
How much RAM?
The notebooks. Oh, we didn't talk about the price point.
No.
Not gonna say it.
They are $1199 with a Core i7 processor and a GT 750M. This is a 14-inch form factor. The 17-inch starts at $1499 with a Core i7 and a 750 gig hard drive. And the Alienware 18 starts at $2099.
And 750 gig, not even a terabyte? I don't know if they could do terabytes back then.
No, I think terabyte hard drives were pretty expensive at this point.
We also added overclock.
I mean, hell, even just like a few years ago, they were pretty expensive, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually really surprised to see like a terabyte hard drive for like shit. How much is the one I currently have?
I think it was around like $250.
660 graphics cards goes up to GTX 690 in single, or you can put GTX.
At least when we bought it.
In SLI. Let me open it up.
Yeah, which relatively cheap compared to what I remember being like an SSD as well, like a terabyte SSD, right?
Yeah.
I should emphasize that. Which I remember like an SSD, like a terabyte SSD, like shit. I remember like $100, like 100 gigabyte SSD going for a lot of money, right?
Yeah, because I think the first SSD hard drive I bought was like, I want to say it was like the 100 gigabytes or 60 gigabytes or something, and at the time that was like $250 or $300. It's like really expensive at that point. Now you could probably get 2 terabytes for about the same price. I think 4 terabytes would be around like 400 or 500 at most.
Yeah, right. Like so much more accessible.
Yeah.
EA, it's in the game.
What's up, folks? Homer Bar back here on the show floor of E3 2013. This day we are going to be focusing on the South Hall, and right before our eyes is the giant EA booth, and we're just going to take a peek in here, see what they got on display here. We're walking right through the middle, and as you can see, one of the biggest titles that they have is Need for Speed Rivals. It's in full effect, as you can hear.
Star and Zulu.
Right. Because he's got all. They're going to give away the Astro A40 gaming headset if you want to battle it out for that. So play.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Need for Speed Rivals. All right.
Yeah.
Here also, we got Titanfall, Respawn Entertainment's game behind closed doors. We got Andrew Wong holding it down. Look at you.
What's up, buddy? How you
Suited
doing?
up. Look at all the fish.
Oh, thanks, man.
What do you got? What are you showing off, man?
We've got Titanfall back here. Have you heard anything about it?
Kinda. Yeah, a little game, right? Small.
Small. Pretty good buzz. Yeah. So far.
So what do you got showing off behind closed doors, though?
We've got a live 7-on-7 campaign multiplayer match, kind of a new mode.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
And they're just showing it off. It's been turning people through all day. It's been awesome.
Awesome, man. So if people are here on the show floor, come to EA booth. Wait in line.
South Hall, number 1601. Check out Titanfall, Need for Speed Rivals, Battlefield 4, EA Sports, Plants vs. Zombies.
He's shelling everything.
He is.
Suited up, business on top.
He is very suited.
Check it out. Look at that. Look at this whole thing.
Okay.
Tie clip.
It's like the news interviewer kind of style, right? Where you wear like just your very basic casual pants and shoes, but then you have like the suit up top so you can look professional on camera.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. If I was working like a news show like that, yeah, I would wear some comfy pants.
Yeah, right.
Let's move on this way. I'm losing my voice, folks. I don't know if you can tell, but I got the smooth, sexy, velvety Homer today. We're going to cruise right now through the Battlefield 4 area, and it looks like they just got massive setups.
That is quite a lot.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3.
There's not a lot of people on them.
28 on 28, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Unless
gotten a bit
they're-
slow.
I mean, it might have gone slow. They might even just be taking people in like groups, right?
True.
Because if it's multiplayer, they're all gonna kind of start around the same time. So maybe they have set times.
Maybe. I could believe that. That would make sense.
We need escort, so maybe we'll get escort, come back. So let's see.
They had a Command and Conquer thing.
They did.
I don't know which Command and Conquer game that would have been, mind you.
I think we did see. I don't know, just Command and Conquer. I don't know, maybe it didn't have a subtitle yet.
I mean, probably not. Because I know we had like Red Alert 3 that came out, I think it was in like 2012. But I'm not familiar with what would have come out at this time, unless it's just general branding.
Except for Need for Speed Rivals, except for Battlefield 4. But then
Let me see
let's
here.
Go up the stairs to the EA Sports section, because it seems like that is the only place where they're letting the proletariat go. Sully just doesn't know where I'm going right now. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can get past this dude. Hey man, do you mind if we check out what's upstairs? Do you mind if we check out what's upstairs? Cool. All right, so we're going. Let's do it. We're heading up the stairs.
Nice.
Oh my god, I'm out of shape. Oh. And here it is. All the EA Sports franchises. Madden, NFL 25.
Let me see
FIFA 14,
here.
NCAA 14, NHL 14. We got Denard Robinson on the cover. We got that dude, soccer player dude. We got Barry Sanders. It looks like they got all the games.
So this may have been a canceled Command and Conquer game called Command and Conquer Generals 2.
Chicago, LA. That's all right. What's up, man?
Okay.
How you doing? You remember me, right? Homer from GameSpot. What's going on? What are you guys showing off right now?
Showing off some NHL 14, big hits, real fights, and unbelievable speed and skill.
What's up with the fights, though, this year?
Completely overhauled. Brand new engine called the Enforcer engine this year. It's all about taking fight night technology, bring it over to hockey. We have fights that are in the moment. We throw a big hit on a superstar, expect a guy coming over, taking a fight with you. So it's all about just being in the moment with our fighting this year.
Dope. Well, let's do a little bit more in depth later. But yeah, when's the game? You guys just announced recently, right?
Yeah, we're coming out September 10th, North America.
Dope. All right, Sean. We'll be back. Do a little more in depth. Maybe you can show us the fight skills. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, that's it. That's all at the EA booth, all in one shot, man. So I guess what we'll do now is we'll take a little break, go back to the stage, come back, and see if we can get a little bit more NHL, maybe a little more FIFA, as our coverage continues.
So far, who do you think has the best booth? Konami, for sure.
I think Nintendo has one of the better booths, just because of all the different statues and like displays. It just makes it very interesting.
I agree. I think Nintendo has the best booth so far. Nice. Okay, so Disney Infinity booth. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what they got on display. If you want to sit up here, ride it out, you can come check it out. But I'm getting a little scared up here. I'm a little scared of heights, so maybe help, please get me up. Please.
Oh, no one's reacting.
Well,
that guy's looking at him.
Thank you very much, sir.
Oh.
Awesome. Very good. Very nice. Yeah, I want to check out what I got. What did you get for me? Look at this. Let's take a
I
look.
wonder if you're expecting him to like bring it in a little bit quicker. Oh, they got pictures?
Oh, nice. They're taking pictures for him.
Add all of them to Facebook for you, or add them to your email address.
Awesome.
Let's do
Oh, they can just like upload it on Facebook for you? Nice.
Yep, don't show my email, please. Very good. And at
That'd be really funny.
.com. Very good. Thank you so much. All right, have a good rest of the... Yeah, thank you. All right, so we are obviously here at the Disney...
You think Homer is a Hotmail or a Gmail guy?
As you can see, they got
Gmail.
the game, Disney Infinity.
I'd probably say Gmail.
All right,
What do you want to know? Everything?
Everything. Give me the top level.
Okay. So in the starter pack of Disney Infinity, you get 3 playsets: Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters, Incredibles.
Nice.
So it comes with 3 toys. So you get Mr. Incredible, Jack Sparrow, and Sully. Nice. And so right here you're looking at Pirates of the Caribbean playsets. There's 12 different islands. We have full at-sea combat, ship-to-ship combat. Cars is all about racing. Monsters is all about scaring and friending. We've also got 2 other playsets here. We got Cars over here. We got Lone Ranger around the corner. We're gonna ship August 18th. We got tons of toys. Awesome game.
What's going on with Sully right there, though?
So Sully's walking around the campus. He's doing scaring and pranking, just kind of having fun around campus right now.
Nice. So is there going to be any stories from the movie integrated into the game?
Absolutely. These are all true to property experiences. The toy box over here is where you mash up all the toys.
Do you ever see Monsters University? I never did.
I never did, no.
Maybe one
The
day.
figures look really good, actually.
They do. They actually look pretty well made.
Individual toys, I think around
Yeah.
$12.99, I believe. The starter pack playset is $74.99, and then an individual playset is, I believe, and I'm guessing on this one, about $34.99. So.
And platforms?
360, PS3, Wii, WiiU. We got a 3DS game. I think we're coming out with an iOS builder. Not quite the same game, a little bit different.
I can see Disney Infinity's like trying to cash in on Skylanders.
As you can see, they got
Yeah, it was them combined with the amiibos that kind of became too much for like the toys to life kind of stuff. And then Amiibo kind of won out in the end because they had the best figures, to be honest.
Yeah, like because you have a lot of amiibos. You have a lot. Like Megan, maybe one day you should post a picture of all your amiibos because you have a lot of amiibos and they're all really well done.
Yeah, no, I like a lot of the amiibos, especially some of the newer ones. Like they're very detailed and very good. Like I think the Monster Hunter ones are some of my favorites just because of how detailed they are.
Right now, okay, let's go through this area. Man, my voice didn't last too long. This I'm back in the struggles of talking. All right. Some more Disney Infinity, more hell of loud trailers that I have to talk over, and I believe that could be it. Although, let's check this out.
Where are we going?
All lined up for the Disney Infinity T-shirts.
All the T-shirts.
Look at that awesomeness.
Okay, we did see some of that in one of the other videos. That's pretty cool.
Let's take a look.
We did.
What they got going on.
Oh, Rocksmith.
Nice.
All right, so they got the standard tees, black or red sleeves. It looks like they got Mr. Incredible. Is that his name? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all they got. Disney Infinite. Disney.
I think that's it. I think that's all they got.
So good. Into the Pixel booth. So I don't know what Into the Pixel is.
I don't know either.
Okay, that's kind of awkward. I like how they're like, yo, we're cutting away, and then they cut back to the stage, which they probably just cut away from. It's like,
yeah.
Awkward.
I'm surprised they didn't cut that in the YouTube upload.
We are Into the Pixel, which is the art exhibit here that kind of showcases all of the artists.
That's kind of cool.
From the smallest independent titles to the biggest AAA blockbusters that are on the show floor for everybody to enjoy. And really, when it comes down to it, behind all the marketing, behind all the biggest booths, what it comes down to really, folks, is the art and what that adds to the game. Because if not for this amazing imagination and creativity of the artists in the industry, we wouldn't have such cool games. Let's start off here. We have a what looks like a concept sketch for Destiny. The Buried City,
nice.
That looks really nice, actually.
It's a level.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. This one is the schemes collage for Icicle on Thin Ice. That definitely seems to be more of the smaller, more independent titles. And if you look at it closely, that looks like watercolor to me. I don't know what you think, Sully. Yeah, watercolor. All right, cool.
It does look like watercolor, yeah.
Some level design. And right over here we got Broken Age, titled Broken Age.
Oh, Broken Age.
I've heard that's a good one.
Do you know anything about it? Like the Kickstarter and everything?
No, I do not. Please explain.
Okay, so this was originally published as Double Fine Adventure on Kickstarter. It raised somewhere around, I think, $3.1 million and was one of the biggest Kickstarters when it came out because Kickstarter was kind of a new thing. And like, I ended up getting, I think it was like the $100 edition, which came with like a poster and a t-shirt and a couple other things like digital art book. And like, eventually they also released a documentary about the creation of the game. I do have a Blu-ray of that, but yeah, it was a pretty interesting game. Like, I didn't finish it, but it was kind of an interesting idea where you play as like two different protagonists. You have this one girl who's in a I want to say a more like prehistoric type society. She's not really happy where she's at. And then you have the guy where he is like in a futuristic area. And eventually through some point in the story, they interact with each other.
Okay,
but it was a really interesting idea. And like it kind of made Kickstarter a big thing back in like 2012, I think. Somewhere around there.
Okay, see, that's pretty interesting. Okay, I might need to look into that game then.
Yeah.
So that does sound pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a terribly long game. Like I think if you play through the entire game, it's around like 10 to 12 hours at most.
Okay, that's not too long.
But yeah, they kind of brought it back because they wanted to make like a classic 2D adventure game, but they couldn't really get a publisher to fund it because it wasn't really popular anymore at the time. So that's why they turned to Kickstarter.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, good job,
Yeah.
Broken Age.
Company represent. We got
Oh, that's
Ubisoft,
cool.
Castle Siege. The game is Rayman Legends, and yeah, look at that. That's really.
That's
cool.
pretty cool too.
It's cool to see. It's refreshing to see where all these titles came from. You know, somebody's imagination. Somebody conjured up what this stuff is all going to look like. Here's another Destiny piece back from the wild. Definitely gives you an idea of what a soldier must go through in order to battle in the world of Destiny. We have some Super Time Force there. That one looks pretty cool. Ooh, League of Legends. Look at that. That's,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's neat, actually.
That's the Howling Abyss, isn't it?
I believe so.
Would not be able to imagine where this would be in the world of League of Legends, but that's still cool nonetheless.
Yeah, League of Legends, a couple years old. No, wait. 2013, came out in 2009, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a few years old. So it's pretty well established at this point.
Obviously,
That's beautiful transit start. I wouldn't mind having like a poster or something like that.
That is pretty cool.
At the big Sony press conference, and there's the big character with this giant sword, looking pretty sweet. An unannounced game, title Crossroads. I can only imagine how sick that game might be.
Gives me
Cyberpunk. I don't recognize
vibes.
that.
Futuristic Japan, as if Japan or maybe Hong Kong. I'm not too sure.
I mean, it kind of looks like Cyberpunk, but I don't think it's specifically Cyberpunk.
Don't think so.
Title Junkyard by Raymond Swanland. And yeah, let's scoot back over here because I think we're going more into the little mobile game area. Looks like they're going to do some judging later, probably tomorrow. We've got some Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is a naval duel.
Nice.
Obviously, Assassin's Creed 4 focuses more on the whole pirate genre. And yeah, there's a lot to be seen here, folks. I probably don't have enough time to go through all of them, but let's take a look at one more piece. This one looks really interesting. The chant from Dragon Age.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks beautiful. That is incredible. You know, it's no wonder.
That's pretty cool.
Those Bioware folks
That's pretty cool.
are renowned for making amazing games. I mean, look at the art. It's incredible. So
yeah, they always had good art.
If you guys ever get a chance, you know, most of you at home watching the stream, you probably haven't been to E3 yet, but definitely the softest spoken part of the show. But
okay,
one of my
I like that one. I don't know what that would be from, but
I don't know, but that's cute.
It is pretty cool and cute. All right. Oh, it's 475 views, man. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it is a more niche thing. It kind of makes sense.
Yeah, Turtle Beach booth. So I wanted to throw this in because I honestly don't really know much about Turtle Beach stuff. I think it's another case of like too expensive. To be honest, like you're mostly paying for the brand, right?
Yeah, they made a lot of gaming accessories like headsets and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Diagram here so you can see what is actually inside the headset versus their competitors. Look at that, man. They sure don't pull any punches.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Also true for back in the day, most likely, right?
Yeah.
Dolby surround sound, variable speaker angles. The list goes on and on and on and on. Let's actually talk to some folks here because it looks like there's a huge line, not necessarily for the headsets, but they got some signings going on up there. I don't know who that is, but let's see. Let's talk to some folks. What are you in line for, man?
Waiting for an autograph.
Who's signing?
Nolan North, the voice of Drake.
Oh, Nolan North.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Uncharted Drake.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Are you here for Drake or are you here for Turtle Beach as well?
Turtle Beach makes awesome products too. I love
Pretty much every like
yes.
video I've ever seen of Nolan North like interacting with people or even just like interacting with other voice actors, he just seems like a very wholesome dude.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Go get your Drake
yeah.
autograph, dude. I will. Thanks, man. All right, let's keep moving here. We got the XP510, PX51 over here. We got the P11. We got the PLA. Like different gradations of sound that you can explore here. Yeah, let's see. Let's keep moving on here. There he goes. Let's get Nathan Drake. Let's get Nathan Drake right there.
Are we zooming?
Nice.
I don't know which one Nolan North is. Is that this fella?
I think he's the one on the far left.
Okay, so the one that's obscured. There he is.
Getting a sign.
Man, look at that, Megan. When he's over 10 years younger. Crazy.
Yeah.
I know you like Nolan North. You like Nolan North quite a bit, I think.
I do.
That's pretty cool, man. All right.
Oh, and Steve Bloom, man. He's pretty cool too.
Turtle Beach rep to give us the rundown, because there's a lot of people here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We got the E47s over here. We got some more of the breakdown of what
30th anniversary of Capcom. Man, crazy.
E47s here.
Give me Mega Man Legends 3, Capcom. That's all I want.
So they were 40 last year? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Let's see if we got some people to give us the breakdown. There's a lot of business, a lot of suits walking around here. A lot of suits.
Man, I'm having a lot of trouble finding somebody. Homer.
All right. Yeah. I'm not getting a lot of love. Not a lot of love right now. All right, let's go.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they have a lot of people working the Turtle Beach stuff.
Let's do a double lowdown.
Double lowdown? You want to get ready? We can do that. I can do that.
Give me the
Oh, nice.
quick lowdown. How about that?
Yeah, I can do the skinny. Oh, I got an idea. I'll give you a lowdown. Oh, no, wait. I just got taken by somebody. Boo. Shucks.
Oh.
Drake's on stage, though.
I know. And I just met Jennifer Hale. It was amazing. Okay, let's do
Jennifer Hale was there too.
Oh, Jennifer
Cool.
Hale's here too? That's pretty cool.
What should we do?
Well, you know what? You can give him a lowdown. You just give me the elevator pitch right now.
Elevator pitch. Okay. So we're here at E3 2013. We have so much going on right now. We have a voice panel wrapping up.
I actually just like took his mic.
We have Jennifer Hale and Jen Taylor, Cortana.
Jen Taylor, nice.
The cool things that we're having this year is that Xboxone, we are officially licensed. We have the X04 and the X07. We have our official.
Yeah, they had a lot of big VA names at the Turtle Beach booth.
Yeah.
8,000 characters for Marvel. We also have our official license with Nintendo that we announced last year. We're so happy to support them. We have a new i-series for Apple users. That's the i60. Oh my gosh, it's the i60, i30, the i10.
This is quite the lowdown. It's pretty nice.
It is.
It's a media headset, but all three of the i-series are media headsets. We really feel the community has been underserved. We really want to fill that gap and provide them with a quality headset and give them the Turtle Beach experience. And then we also have Call of Duty Ghosts.
Nice.
So we have 3 headsets for Call of Duty Ghosts. We have the Air Force Shadow, the Air Force Spectre, and the Phantom. Phantom is the top of the line. They've got all the Call of Duty branding. The Call of Duty Phantom is the top of the line. It's got dual band Wi-Fi. It's got Bluetooth. It's got surround sound. It's got voice prompts and presets from the game. What more could you want?
Dude.
So Turtle Beach, we're here all day, supporting gamers every day.
Come check you out.
Yeah, come by.
You didn't even look at your notes. So impressed.
It's only day 2. It's only day 2.
She's pretty good.
Mora, you totally rock.
Oh, you guys rock.
Thanks for the quick lowdown. Now serve them like right. Serve them right. Thanks, guys. Totally appreciate it. Sorry for butting in. You guys will get the full lowdown. They're so good sports, man. Thanks. We're going to pimp your site. Where are you guys from?
Dual Shockers TV.
Dual Shockers TV. Check them out, baby.
Dual Shockers TV.
That's right. Turtle Beach.
Yeah, I'm now kind of curious. I'll have to check that out later.
We're back here on stage, but we are.
Now they let that go for a lot longer than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's literally only like a few more. Look, man, they're short. Okay, Megan, they're short. I promise these ones are short. I think.
Mm-hmm.
This one's a bit louder, actually.
Likely story.
Consoles and games, but with video gaming, it's also important to think about where we come from. For me, one of my
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Look
at that.
Oh, nice.
Back in when it was a very new show, I'm guessing.
I was gonna say it would have been like season 1 or 2, I'd assume.
Man,
I haven't seen a
crazy.
ton of it. I see the odd episode here and there on TV.
What were some of your favorite childhood gaming experiences or favorite games?
Let's see. Definitely just playing all the video games from my uncle's video games when I was a little kid. He worked for Mattel, so we had everything. Loved specifically PlayStation 1. I could not stop playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy with my brother when I was a little kid. That was my favorite.
Probably Rainbow Island on the Spectrum Plus 3. Yeah.
I'm gonna be saying Pac-Man right there because I kick ass in that game.
I'd have to say Zaxxon for the Sega. That was pretty good.
I was totally into Street Fighter. That was my game.
Mario Brothers. Why was that your favorite? Because it was the only one I could pass.
Burger Time. I have the 2.
Yeah, I like the game.
My favorite video gaming experience was The Secret of Monkey Island.
Good.
So
That's a good game.
Guys, good taste.
Color. I can be even more hipster than that because I had an original like brick chunky gray Game Boy, so I can be a little hip about that.
Do it again.
So this is an Intellivision console like the one we had at my grandma's house, and they had these little cards that you would slide in for each game, and they
True.
numbered these numbers. So you would push like for Night Stalker there were spiders and guns and things that you would push for different abilities, and then it wasn't a joystick; it was a touch disc that you would actually rotate around. My grandma was really good at it, but she actually called her Intellivision an Atari. So I thought until I was a little bit older that we had an Atari, even though it said Intellivision on it.
Okay, that's really funny.
That's a very grandma thing to do too.
All day. So I would invite you to do the same. They actually have a website. The Video Game History Museum is vghmuseum.org.
Oh, I have to look at that.
If you have as many
See if it's
memories
still up.
as I do, I would encourage you to check it out. And let me know what your favorite video games were as a kid by tweeting with the hashtag GameSpotE3.
Koi Tecmo Koi. You did mention this one that we haven't actually seen it or something, right? Totally would see it.
Yeah, I saw it in the background on one of the videos.
Yeah, there you go. It's looking good. But we're not focused on that. We're here at the Tecmo Koei booth, and we're checking out their games. We're checking out their booth. They got Ninja Gaiden Z right here, and all that you would expect from the genre of ninjas hacking and slashing. Looks a lot
I like how they have a more like cel-shaded style for this one.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I feel like it suits it really well.
It's fighting zombies.
Yeah, it does.
This is just like the decade of zombies. We can't escape. They're here to stay.
Yeah.
True.
They're here to stay. So We got more Ninja Gaiden said over here. And all of a sudden, a hell of a loud screen and a PA showing off the Ninja Gaiden Z.
Yaiba.
And we got more. That dude's now he's fighting a bear, a zombie bear. He's fighting a zombie bear.
I
think that's a zombie bear.
We really were in the era of zombies back then, huh?
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can find somebody to talk to about the game. We got Dante Bosco in the house. What's up, Dante? How you doing, man? Good, man. Represent Philippines.
Apparently, Yaiba and Ninja Gaiden Z didn't really do super well.
So what you see, man? What do you like?
Man, I've been taking a lot of pictures. You know, I'm just kind of like, I'm producing a video game called Project Lotus, so I came this year.
Oh, that's Dante Bosco.
Yeah, well, it's
Dante Bosco. How do I know that name?
He voices Zuko in Avatar.
Oh, see, I still need to watch Avatar. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You're seeing him at E3.
So we came this year. We had some meetings over the course of the week, but
He came on to help produce it. That's cool.
That is cool.
Some fanboy stuff, some fangirl stuff. Everyone's been pretty cool. I've been taking pictures with like Link, and I've been taking pictures with Hello Kitty and friggin' Diablo.
You do it like that?
Yeah, because it looks awesome.
Yeah, all right. So let me get your opinion on the console wars. You know, Sony kind of brought it, but after seeing what Microsoft has, what you think?
Yo, I took a picture right in the aisle where it's like, it's PlayStation on one side, Xbox on the other side. I'm like, which one? Yo, I gotta admit, Xbox is like jumping over there.
It's kind of cracking right now.
It is kind of cracking. I don't know if it's a mind game, the way that they made it feel smaller in there, more packed. I mean, PS4 looks like it's real super sexy, super sleek, super quick, but it's cracking at Xbox right now.
No. I mean, let me ask you this. Does the PS4 kind of look like a dude with like a high top fade to you? Like it kind of looks like, a head.
I can believe it.
Like a high top fade, like a la, Humphrey style.
Yeah, no, I feel that. And you know, one thing, I did play that pinball on the PS4, which I was like, come on, dude, pinball, but it's dope. But it's kind of dope.
All right, so let's not overlook Nintendo. Obviously, big three, right? Did you like what? I mean, I was surprisingly impressed with what they had there.
I'm a big Nintendo fan. You know, girls like Nintendo. So if y'all know gamers out there or like geeks, I'm with y'all, but girls like Nintendo.
Is that true, Megan?
If you want to get it cracking at a party,
I cannot confirm.
I gotta do this fanboy Instagram right here. Check this out. There it is, Dante B. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna keep moving up. Get two. We're gonna keep moving on here.
That's pretty cool. I like how he's just like there as a dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I just saw Atelier Rorona there. Nice.
Ah, very nice.
We got Atelier Naruru plus.
There you go.
I don't even know if I pronounced
Oh, it's a Ruru. Okay, my bad. It looked like Rorona when I saw it before.
Understandable.
There's a lot of Atelier games for anyone who doesn't know.
See, I did not know.
Yeah, like there's a few that are like sequels to each other, like the Ryza games, but like, yeah, it's kind of like Final Fantasy in that regard, I believe, where like each game kind of has its own story with similar mechanics.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
But yeah, it's an RPG that has a big focus on like potion making and like alchemy, and like I guess it plays into the combat. I haven't actually played any of them. I've just been collecting them as I go, and eventually I will play them.
Dynasty Warriors 8. We got Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate right here. There we go. Dang. Look at those. You got the Martys.
Damn.
Nice.
He's here at the Dead or Alive booth, and they'll tell you at GameSpot what we're doing. We're just creating a ruckus. That's what we do.
I like how instead of talking about the game, we're talking about the Marty McFlys right there.
DOA though, it's all about DOA, of course. Without DOA, I wouldn't be able to afford these. DOA players rock that kind of stuff. Right. You know what I mean? What this building has Marty McFly.
Okay, they found the fun guys. The fun group.
Yeah.
With my favorite character in his birthday suit. That's all I'm saying.
He is, to be fair,
Oh.
he's rocking some boxer briefs though. Just looking out. Marty
I mean, that's as close as you're gonna get in video game world.
True.
And that's it. We're done. Tecmo Koei booth, y'all. Back to the main stage.
To go shoot at the ground. Okay, there's a few more than what I remembered, to be honest. But they're 3 minutes, Megan. 3 minutes. 3 minutes long. Majesco.
Back here, we are at the Majesco meeting room in the South Hall meeting rooms. I'm with my man Tony Chen, director of marketing here at Majesco, right?
Yeah, these guys, do like the Zumba games and stuff, right? I mean, I just see it in the background, so I'm assuming.
I guess so.
Oh, never mind. Huh.
Oh, it's Phineas and Ferb.
Which is what I'm in right now. It's in short, it's the ATT. You can upgrade it. You can change the colors.
That looks pretty good, actually.
Indestructible drills.
It does actually.
Getting zapped, dude.
I'm getting zapped. I gotta avoid
I never played any of them, so I wasn't too sure what the Phineas and Ferb games really were.
Donut wheels right now. Get some cool loot for the treasure. You can collect.
So people are gonna hate me for this. I've seen it, but I've not really watched Phineas and Ferb.
I watched a decent amount of like early Phineas and Ferb, like I think season 1 and season 2, when it used to air on Family Channel, which is Disney Channel in Canada. And like, I used to like the show a decent amount. I just kind of fell out of watching a lot of TV, so I never saw some of the later stuff.
Over the tri-state area. He wants to release his get rid of cool stuff inator, and he sent out all these norm bots to stop you.
Get rid of cool stuff inator, I love it.
And take him down.
You know, I do like how this seems to really suit the art style of the show.
Yeah, no, they've done a very good job of capturing the art style of the show.
So it's on 5 platforms. You just mentioned all Nintendo and one 360. They're pretty much all the same game, but on the Wii U, you can definitely play the whole.
Okay, he does the whole crouch thing, and he takes off his hat and becomes like Perry the platypus, the regular platypus.
Yeah, just the regular platypus. That is pretty good.
Because I don't know how much you know about the show, but like Perry is their pet platypus, and he like pretends to be a dumb pet, and then like when they go off and do their thing, he'll go off and be a secret agent and go stop Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, like I don't watch much, but I am familiar enough with the show. But I think you were explaining it.
I wasn't too sure.
Well, yeah, no, explain it anyway, even for the people that are watching, right? Who may have not seen it.
Yeah, but they always make a joke. Like, I think they do make a couple jokes where Dr. Doofenshmirtz sees a platypus, and then Perry puts on his hat, and he's like, "Oh my god, it's Perry the platypus!"
Perry the platypus. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I did like that from the show.
Yeah.
So TSM Snapdragon, is that a League guy?
I think so.
Well, we can check out his game crib.
Hey, what's up, folks? Homer Bar here on the show floor of E3 2013. I've run into the infamous TSM Snapdragon crew. Well, 3 of 5 members, I should say. 4 members.
Oh yeah, these are some of the really early TSM guys.
Well, we were actually sleeping at the GameSpot booth earlier because we were really tired.
Because if I remember correctly, the guy in the middle is Odd One, like one of their original junglers.
Oh yeah?
I think.
What are you excited to see here at E3, man?
I don't know, man. There's a lot
Okay, I didn't remember that. Good. I don't want to be giving people wrong information, but it's been a long time since I've seen competitive League.
Understandable.
When I used to watch it with friends, and that was like late 2013, early 2014-ish.
So what was Snapdragon? Was that just like a sub team?
I guess so.
Who do you think won last night?
I think PS4 won. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's his name?
Well, he said Turtle.
A wild turtle, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave this league on it, of course.
So the only guy you don't know is like the first one. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you
Wild
call him?
Turtle was their AD carry, and he was always very known for having a very big smile and being very happy about things, like whenever he talked to anybody.
That's kind of cool. I just want to see if he says the first guy's name. I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
I've run into the infamous TSM Snapdragon crew. Well, 3 of 5 members, I should say. 4 members. With a special, the Odd One, and Turtle. What's going on?
Special?
Oh, X-Special.
X-Special,
X-Special's
okay.
the support. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Turtle does seem like a pretty happy-looking guy.
Yeah, he was a pretty chill dude. He was always pretty funny.
Yeah, he probably is.
I don't know how long he was with TSM, but yeah, he was good.
No play, just play league. Sleep, Odd One. No time for sleep. It's the time as well,
You guys are getting ready for
Oh.
LCS this week. What's in your guys' heads right now? Are you guys feeling good against the matchup? Who are you guys even playing right now? Or who are you guys playing?
Well, we play against 4 teams. 5 teams? 5 teams. And I'm only thinking of one number right now. It's 5. I guess it's 2 numbers, 5-0. It's that order as well. Yeah, you don't want the other order. 5-0 is the only order we know. Because there we go.
Well, so you guys are going to be on the show today, right? What
Very confident.
From the event?
It'll either be really awesome or weird. So hopefully Travis gives us good questions, or else we'll look really weird on stage there. But I think it'll be pretty good. I'm fairly confident it'll be a pretty cool event. So come check it out, I guess.
Cool. All right, so you guys, we're getting ready for season 2 of Game Crib, right? I mean, we'll see, right? That is in the works, possibly. Are you guys excited for the prospect of having another show where you guys are going to be kicking ass and taking names again, or what?
Well, I'm personally running out of stuff to say. You know, all my catchphrases are used up, and this guy starts stealing mine at the end. So I don't know, man. It's kind of hard.
All right, Turtle.
I'm a cat. I'm just a cat.
You already used that season 1.
Gotta keep using it for season 2.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us.
That's kind of funny. What was Game Crib?
See you guys on stage, and go have fun.
I don't know.
All right, guys. So that was TSM Snapdragon crew, 3 of 5 members, and we'll throw it back to the stage right now.
Maybe that was like a GameSpot thing. But maybe they did it with TSM.
Maybe.
Alright, so
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
the co-op report.
That one was a little louder.
That one was a little louder. It's got turned down. There you go.
Hi there, I'm Anna Ross here, E3 2013 for GameSpot on the front line. Well, gaming is certainly an individual passion, but it's also something that we do.
So the co-op. See, I don't know what this is.
To see what's new for the social gamer.
Co-op is in like playing together. Okay, I get it now.
Nintendo is known for building consoles around social gameplay, and their E3 lineup is no exception to that rule. Everyone's excited for Mario Kart 8, which will allow up to 12 players together online, as well as Super Mario 3D World, which can support 4 co-op players, either in person or online. Though the new Super Smash Bros. Title was not available to play, many fans of the series are anticipating that as well. Rhythm and party games are growing up, and many are in attendance at this E3. There has been buzz about Ubisoft's Rocksmith 2014 edition, which uses a real guitar controller, and their Just Dance 2014, which is planned for all motion-controlled systems. Naturally lending themselves to multiplayer gameplay, racing games are all the rage at E3.
The Crew.
With the PS4's Gran Turismo 6, Forza 5 for Xbox One, and Mario Kart 8 for Wii U, joined also by The Crew, Need for Speed, and Drive Club.
He was tilting.
Overall, it seems many new and familiar series are keen to offer and promote multiplayer options. Many gamers tell us they are especially excited to try out titles like Destiny and Tom Clancy's The Division.
That is true. Multiplayer games were blowing up a lot.
Or with friends?
Oh, with friends.
Yeah.
Friends, obviously with friends.
Definitely with friends.
Are there any games here at E3 that you're particularly excited to play with your friends?
Mario Kart. Definitely Mario Kart. Yeah, the Mario Kart's a lot of fun.
Mario Kart and the 3D World was a pretty good one.
Mario Kart 8, and that's actually really exciting because I've been following the game since like when it was on the SNES and then 64, so it's kind of cool.
Titanfall and Call of Duty Ghosts right now.
There's probably Destiny for sure. It's gonna be in my top one, I think.
Definitely Square Enix and seeing the PS4.
You're watching Just Dance 2014, is it cool?
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to play it.
How important is it to have a game that you can play with your friends?
I think it's very important because that's the way we like interact with each other. Usually you can even make friends through games.
What new games are you looking forward to playing with your friends? Tell us by tweeting with the hashtag GameSpotE3.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, out of the ones that we saw, they're probably Mario Kart. I'm not gonna lie, Mario Kart always fun.
Yeah.
Always fun. And that's what I wanted to show, just because it's people asking about like console wars, right? Like what did other people think? We know who we thought won E3, right?
Yeah.
But what did other people think?
For GameSpot here at E3 2013, bringing you frontline coverage from right here on the show floor. A lot of people are already telling me that this is one of the best E3s they've ever been to. That must be because of all the excitement surrounding the so-called console war between Xbox One and PS4. Earlier this week, GameSpot had a poll.
Nintendo's not even in the running for this apparently.
Nah, they do their own thing. It's fine.
Change, or people are still rooting for Sony. Since everyone says that PS4 is their favorite, I'm going to head over to that booth first, see what it looks like. Really want to see this console. There it is, the promised land. That looks so sexy.
Okay, so I'm kind of gonna agree with her. Actually, the console does look really nice, right? Very sleek.
Yeah.
Xbox One versus PS4. Do you have a favorite?
PS4.
Why is that?
It just seems like the features of it is just better, like the engine it runs on, graphics, like exclusives.
Yes, I'm leaning towards the PS4. I've always been a fan of Sony.
League of Legends.
I actually was gonna give the Xbox One a chance.
Yeah.
Most of my friends have Xboxes, so I was gonna give it a chance. But after seeing the press conferences and everything, it just seems like they're going more into full-scale home entertainment system rather than gaming.
Which way?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go with the Xbox One.
Yeah, right now Xbox. I like the feel of the controller. I like the game so far.
I'm leaning more towards the PS4.
Why is that?
Always been a Sony guy. Always have.
PS4 all the way.
Always get a Dragon's Crown thing for his badge too. I guess Atlas is giving him a few of them.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like it's the big boob witch too.
Yeah. I mean, she was kind of like the mascot character for the advertising.
Because the fact that you have to be online at least once a day and you can't share games with friends, it's like, honestly, why are you shooting yourself in the foot?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's a clear winner here. There's no question.
And who's that?
Xbox.
Oh, these guys are.
Why are you shooting yourself in the foot?
Oh, absolutely.
These guys are with Mega 64.
Oh, nice.
Cause that's Rocco, and that's because I showed you some of their stuff. These are the two guys that did a lot of the games in real life stuff that I showed you.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a clear winner here. There's no question.
And who's that?
Xbox. Xbox One all the way. We have both talked about it. We like that you're constantly being watched. I don't like being alone.
It's just keeping you in the loop by watching you constantly, and I like a lot of people complain about the price point. Obviously, the PS4 is cheaper, but I just feel like I get the high roller experience with the Xbox One, and just feeling like I'll buy the day one edition, I'll spend more, but it makes me feel like I'm part of the club. There's literally nothing you could do to change my mind.
After the press conference, I'm leaning towards Sony, only because I feel like they gave a better presentation. The only thing that would make me not do it is how many gigabytes they're going to give out for $399. But if they're giving away 300 or 400 gigabytes, it's definitely going to be PlayStation. I mean, I'm going to get both of them, but I'll probably get the PlayStation first.
I'm a big Xbox girl, love Microsoft, but I might be switching allegiances. I'm still on the fence, but I think I might have switched over.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Xbox One is going to have a lot of work to do to win back over.
Yeah. Okay. So around this period, Xbox was starting to lose a lot of faith with the gamers.
Your preference with hashtag GameSpot PS4 or hashtag GameSpot Xbox One.
Which makes a lot of sense based on what we saw, right?
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get all of them.
Yeah, literally only like 2 more. Only 2 more, Megan. Only 2 more. I'm saying that as like to me, Megan's not like rushing me. She's not rushing me secretly either. But you know, because I've been having a lot of fun with this actually. Admittedly, it's gone on longer than I expected. Again, I'm sorry, Megan, but
yeah, quite a bit
it's been
longer than I
fun.
was expecting, but that's okay.
It's been fun though, right? Been fun.
Totally cool.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Pro
Pro 2 here. This is our latest edition. And she's the expert, actually. Yes, as you can see, she's very serious. She's
so serious.
Yes.
Hey, look at her go.
She's been doing this for 4 years, so she's quite the expert.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
The original remote, which is on the market right here. This is our original remote.
Yeah.
It's the one that's out on the market, and it's the first one that we made. This one is coming out on the market soon. And then we also have our media over there, which is better for tablets and things like that. The headset is for our game called Dub Wars. So when the music drops, the lasers actually go out, and that's the best way to kill people. So
The lasers go out.
So this guy's, oh, he was about to play.
Hmm.
Are you gonna play?
Nice. Look at we get like a team effort here.
We do.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Here at Nyko.
There's no I in Nyko either.
So people really like this game. It's interactive, and the music playing with it is just awesome. I mean, I really don't like what is it, the dubstep music. I don't really like it, but
Me and you are like the only people.
That actually looks kind of interesting.
It does.
It gives me a seizure actually, and I feel very like violated when I hear it. I want to like curl up in a little ball and just weep.
It hurts for me to listen to it.
Yeah, I agree. You and me are on the same page.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, what's going on with the diner though? The whole diner vibe. Give us the.
We just always have the Nyko diner. This is just kind of our thing that we do. So every year we kind of switch it up. But yeah, this is.
Yeah, that's very unique. You know.
Probably the finest diner
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life. Just so you know.
Oh well, thank you.
You guys having a good show? Let's.
Awesome show. I love the nerds.
I am among them.
Yay.
So.
Okay, what have you guys been impressed with so far, aside from the cool Nyko stuff?
I saw a really cool Google Glasses thing that somebody showed me that he said it's glasses that you wear that has a little camera that you can like take pictures, video, like you can do all kinds of other things.
Tell it to take a picture. The guy showed it to me. He was like, "All right, take a picture," and it does it. It listens.
It's that much. It's so. Much
That is for crazy.
It's amazing. I couldn't believe that. And also the little photo things that they have where you can look like you're actually in Mario Kart, because I play Mario Kart all the time. So.
Play Mario Kart 8?
I haven't.
Awesome.
I know. I'm going to today on my.
Wrap up, take all your tips, and go over there play some Mario Kart 8.
That's the plan.
What about you? What do you like?
I haven't even had a chance to look around. So busy entertaining all you guys.
The sacrifices you made to make us all happy here at the Nyko Diner. Girls, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the interview, saving my voice a little bit. Come by the Nyko Diner because they're here.
That's actually a pretty good gimmick, to be honest. The Nyko Diner.
Yeah, it's interesting.
All right, now we're into the last one. This one I actually chose kind of because of you, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
it is the
okay.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone floor report.
Ah, nice.
We'll actually let this run like normal. Final video, why not?
Presence of Trey Parker, Matt Stone. How's it going, guys?
Good. How are you, man?
Doing well. Matt, how you enjoying E3?
Great, man. We get the special treatment. We get like taken around and shown all these cool games, so we're having a blast.
We get to cut all the lines and everything. It's, people look at us pissed off. It's sweet.
What have you?
Yeah.
What have you guys played so far? What do you guys like on the show floor? What do you guys?
I'm liking that. That game Rise, but it's Rise with a Y. I think that's very clever.
So obviously you guys are creators of everything South Park. Like, is there any genre of media that you guys are still trying to penetrate? You got a show on Broadway, you're making a game, you guys got movies, TV shows, it's crazy. Is there, you guys cut an album?
Now they own a restaurant franchise.
And be rock stars, and we just kind of failed at that.
Well, you can go check out Rocksmith at Ubisoft, and you can.
I saw it. That was cool. Yeah, we can be rock stars on Rocksmith, but not real rock stars.
I have faith in you. I think you guys can pull it off. You guys have done some things, right? Any ventures into opera or anything like that? You want to do that?
That maybe when we get really old.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. We're just
Now keep it in mind.
And since video games take about 12 years to make, we figured might be it. This might be it.
You guys are in your 12th year now, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. So you guys have done video games before. You guys have been in this industry. Are you guys surprised at like how crazy it's getting now? I mean, look at these booths. Look at all this money being thrown at the industry.
No, it's really cool, and we're big gamers, and we grew up gamers. So it's like we love it, and that's why before with games we were always, oh yeah, let a company go make a South Park video game, and then finally we got sick of that, and we're like, no, we're gonna make a game, and put our blood, sweat, and tears in it, and it turns out it's really hard.
A lot of tears. Yeah, a lot of tears.
Tears of joy, pain?
No, not tears of joy, just tears. Yeah, just tears.
Oh, being real. I respect that.
Console wars, obviously.
Yeah.
You got Sony, you got Microsoft, you got Nintendo. Out of the gate, what do you guys think you're gonna buy right out of the gate?
Both. That's what we were rich. We buy both. So we
You know what? Understandable.
$100.
Yeah.
That's what Trey said.
awesome. Anything you're looking forward to see? I mean, like, are you guys going to cut lines at Nintendo? Are you guys going to cut lines at...
Actually done. We've been here for about 2.5 hours, and we're pretty done. Like, I don't know how people stay here all day.
It is loud in here.
We've
Yeah.
been in a club all night. Like, it's
Listen to my voice.
Yeah, we're gonna go home and lay on the couch and watch TV.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your show, although you're leaving, right? So. All right, thanks again, guys. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate how real they were.
Matt Stone, Trey Parker, folks.
I like you just have them like in the background there too.
I know, right?
From like the earlier interview.
GameSpot E3.
And that is it. I like how I started this saying like, oh, we're not going to go over 2 hours again. I'm sorry, Megan. Look, I underestimate how long some of these take. I blame the playlist for some of it with the buffering. I feel like it actually went faster when I got out of the playlist, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, slightly. There's just a lot of GameSpot ones.
There's a lot of GameSpot ones, but I think they were all pretty fun. See, it'd be hard to cut. Yeah. Maybe next time I do a show floor, maybe I'll have you also look through them with me so you can be the voice of reason if need be, but I'll probably fight to keep them all in, to be honest.
I mean, you do what you want. It takes a while, right? What
True.
do you guys think? You guys have fun?
Yeah, do you guys have fun? See, earlier when I'm like, I'll probably be under 2 hours. I'm going to try my best to do a 2x speed. People probably saw the length of this and they're like, you failed. And I did fail. All right, but pretty good show floor, though. I had a lot of fun watching all of those, to be honest. I felt pretty entertained. Nothing seemed bad. And it's fun going between the very, like, casual, like, here's my, no offense, crappy phone video, right, with low FPS. It's fun to see that. And then to see, like, Homer do his thing. Looks, he's always fun to watch these GameSpot booth tours. So, I had fun. Hopefully everybody else did, too. Hopefully Megan did.
Yeah. We never saw the front of Ratchet, though.
We never saw the front of Ratchet. There's probably photos online. We'll probably look it up online and just see.
I mean, probably. I'd just be curious. I was hoping when we saw more of that, we might see it, but it's all good.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. If we look it up later, I'll throw the front of Ratchet here for people that stayed through the whole thing. All right. So, yeah, pretty good. So I guess we're moving on to 2014 now, right?
Yeah.
Man, crazy. Going on to another new year. All right. So I guess that's it for now then. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We hope you all enjoyed. But for now, it's time to cue the outro. So Frag out, and we shall catch you guys later.
Bye.